Okay, hi. Hello. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Okay, let's see. Hello. Okay, we have our friends coming in. All right. Hello, Cherry Blossom Notification Gang. Let's see. So tonight, we have subscribers, but like 5 minutes. So we're giving, people an opportunity to think about what they want to ask or whatever, and it's super chat, and members, I got you. So Michelle, yeah, I'll add you, Michelle. So it's Cherry Blossom, Michelle, because it can get crazy fast, or it could just be an easy breezy night. So it has. I also got my package yesterday. Oh my God, that took forever. Really? It said it was delivered days before, but okay. Wow, that. Wow. Okay, I'm so happy you did. I'm so happy. The products. Oh, well, it's divine. I'm loving it so much. Rollerball. I'm not sure what that is. What do you? Um, which one is that one? Oh, are you talking about the crystals, Michelle? But I'm so happy you liked the stuff and you received it. Um, hello, Andrew. Yes, I got you, Andrew. Okay, so we Andrew, thank you. Hit the like button, friends. Wait, we can't have that. We gotta make sure we're all free and clear. Free and clear. Okay. So let's clear the space. Sure we have everything we need. Um, and we're gonna start right away because we don't wanna play games. We don't know. We're hoping and expecting the best. We're expecting the best. You gotta expect the best, or whatever thy will be done, you know? Thy will be done, whatever is meant to happen or be. So, okay. So, all right, let's see. Okay. Y'all look cute. Um, all right. Let's see what else y'all have. How's it going? How is everybody feeling? Hope you enjoyed the readings, the little reading, the collective reading that I did for the members. You take whatever applies. There's always, this is like human advice, so it's advice for all. Readings and energy readings and stuff like that. It's just advice for all. We could all use, something. So, um, thank you to all the people hitting the like button, the silent watchers hitting the like button. That's interesting and good. So let's get all our ducks in a row. The short videos made my day. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean, this will. You are the beholder. You are the receiver. So it's like readings to keep going. You know. So I'll go back to. I'll do the shorts individual readings hopefully next week. Um, but it was like the moon energies for the collective. And as always, people that want a personal reading, they can just book a personal reading. Because if I'm a little busy, I'll still put out like maybe energy readings, or I may not put out a reading for a week, so, but it is what it is. Gotta make sure, I'm good, I'm all right. Uh, and the people that will be there. If you take a week off to rejuvenate, um, or be fulfilled in your life, be fulfilled and taken care of. All right, so okay, the shorts videos, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad it's for you guys. Whoever sees it, people watch. They get some information, and a lot of times things come at the right time. Things come at the right time. Um, all right, let's get this one out too. So, and when you watch the big three. The big three is just big me. You could watch. There's something that's gonna resonate with some level. You could watch your Venus also. Venus is the love aspect. So wherever your Venus placement is, that's something to watch also. Those of you interested in love, so watch your placement readings, and voila, you know, you have a complete reading. It's like you're making like a personal reading. You know, adding this little thing to cart, adding different things to cart. Thanks for all the hearts, Angel. Yeah, the shorts. I used to do a lot of long readings, and I feel kind of like divided about that, because when I do a lot of long readings, it's like I know it's not the viewerships. I should just do it and not worry about if it's just 5 views or 10 views. I used to do my readings were like 40 minutes, 45, but it seems like people like the short readings. They want to get in and get out. And then some people want a more, you know, like a 10-minute reading at least. So just let me know what y'all like, etc. All right, so we're cooking. Let her cook. Let her cook. I also put my shorts on the accomplishments of your boy. I put a shorts today, and I know how people feel. There's some people like, I don't care about that dude, you know, whatever. I don't care what's going on. But I think the accomplishments are astronomical. You know, today I put a shorts call. I put a shorts call. Your only competition is yourself. Why? Because, and this is gonna relate, and I feel like it's gonna relate to the readings. It's gonna relate heavily, because ain't no way anybody expected any artist, you know, to beat Michael Jackson's most viewed, you know, Super Bowl situation. And the reason why I put that short is because I strongly believe in the impossible. All of that stuff seemed impossible. You know, all the awards in the world, it seems like this man is getting. I'm talking about Kendrick. And that's your motivation. How is he doing it? There's good versus evil, right? How is he doing it? He keeps working. He's overzealous. He is just keeps going and going and didn't give up. Okay, and that was a motivation of, wow, look at this. When your abundance hits and when you have your breakthrough, it's gonna be unbelievable. You're just gonna sit back and be like, what the hell? Are you serious? Because the money that you expected and the stuff you expected is gonna be tenfold. You actually are thinking, a lot of us are thinking small. A lot of us be like, oh man, I'll be good if I make 20,000 a month. And I know respectfully that's small to some people, because you deserve it all. See, I keep quoting. This is why I quote. You deserve it all. It's not enough. So you deserve a lot more. And when abundance hits, it's going to be, you'll know, because it's going to be shocking. It's going to be shocking. I've seen that situation play out where I'm in shock. Like you're going to get tired of being surprised. You're going to get tired of being surprised. You're going to be like, ain't no way, I can't. It just keeps going more and more than what you expect. To a point you start laughing. Because you're like, ain't no way I'll make 4,000 in a day, in 4 hours or 2 hours. You know, or everything that you needed, whether it's buying a home or everything. You'll laugh. You get to the point where you laugh because you're like, it's unbelievable. Only a miracle. And it'll keep going until God or the universe has you literally saying the words, it's a miracle. They're going to put you right in front of your miracle until you have to say it. You have to say, it's a miracle. It's not normal. Thank you for the hearts. It's not normal, and that's what it's like. And I'm telling you, I wish I could say everything that I've seen, everything that has happened to me, where I had to be like, this is not normal. There's no way I could have done this had I been working for someone else and not did my passion. And it's so funny because your passion, the thing that you like, um, you could be so rich to the point where you don't even feel like you're working, you know. And I talk it because I live it, because I live it. I live it. It almost feels like I'm playing hooky. You get me? Like I enjoy what I do. It's almost like man, look at me, and I'm just playing with cards right now with y'all. We're gonna have a nice little fun game, you know. So, but it is inspirational and motivational. So, if you believe, you just gotta do a couple things. You gotta believe, you know, you gotta believe, and you have to work and keep working. Consistency. If you give up for a little bit, pick yourself back up and keep going. Try again. Try different things. Okay. All right. All that was somebody's reading. All right. That will be $59.95. The end. Thank you. Hold your applause. I'll be here all evening. I know people watching. They're like, she's a complete nut. And some people love when I go live because they're like, I see the personality. I gotta do more personalities in my shorts. But the shorts are so fast, you don't understand how fast I gotta talk. I have to train myself to be like, okay, okay, you know, reconciliation, amen, bye. You know, just kidding. Oh, Zebra Girl, you made an appearance. I'm well, thank you. How are you? You're here. It's nice. You know, I love your cameos. Zebra Girl. Um, Shout out to Zebra Girl, one of our longest standing members. I mean, I can never thank you enough for believing in little old me. You know. Okay. So, did I miss any other members? And Zebra Girl, did you just passing through like two shifts in the night, or like a shift in the night, or are you going to be at it before you know people come in? Thank you so much for all the likes of the background watchers. The numbers, yeah, they're numbering. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start. Yes, please add me, says our fantastic Zebra Girl. Y'all names is off the chain. Um, I know people that watch these things, they're like, it's just, we already know the heavy hitters, you know, the usual suspects. She got her Erica, she got her Andrew, she got her Michelle. You know, people gonna start saying the usual, hey, join the fun. Come and join the fun. But, okay, so I'll add Zebra Girl. Easy peasy, you know, just like that. Nice night. You get your night. Did y'all have dinner, lunch, or whatever? Okay. Make sure you are well taken, like a happy baby. You know, like a freshly changed happy baby. That's how you have to take care of yourself. Self-care. Self-care. Um, let's see. What they talk about? Okay. So it's just simple. Yeah. Simple decisions will meet your abundance. Um, oh, delicious shrimp taco. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Let's see. They'll be all right. Yeah, they'll be all right. All right. So, Cherry Blossom, we ready to go. We're ready to go. Yeah, and be sure to watch the Chosen series. Also that I do, I forgot. You know, the Chosen series. A lot of people watching that. That's well received. You know, it resonates with a lot of people. Oh, chicken, yum. Yeah, general. Okay, so let's see what was cooking. What's cooking? Good looking. Let's see what's cooking tonight. So I'm an energy reader for the people that are watching because I feel like somebody asked in the background, like, what the heck is she doing? So I'm an energy love reader, finance. Sometimes, you know, physical comes out, you know, some physical stuff. Um, but let's see. What am I drawn to? I did watch them. Great. Great. Okay. So, hmm. Where am I drawn to? Okay, let's let's go let's go to these couple of juicy ones. Let's start. Okay, let's start with this. Yeah, they had me back and forthing, back and forthing. Gang, gang, gang. Yes, the member gang. Join the membership. Join the membership. It's nice back there. I don't bother them so much, but I do check in once a week, twice a week. I'll be like, y'all live? What's going on? Like I said wellness check. It was like a wellness check in a big long paragraph. I'll be leaving. They get their own. They had the extended membership reading for the new moon and Venus. They had a Venus reading, so it's nice back there. Okay, so let's see. This is for Cherry Blossom. All right, so the first thing that came out for you is putting in that work. It's like they say, keep working, put your head down and keep working like I did, right? To keep putting in the work, right? Putting in the work is so important. That's one of the reasons, one of the parts of transformation. If you want change in your life, a lot of people want change in their life because they're not satisfied with something. If you were in total, satisfaction, whatever, you probably people would not be looking for so many answers. Some people would have readings just to, uplift themselves. But so putting in the work. So Spirit is saying, continue to put in the work. It's an admonishment. Is there advising you continue to put in the work to achieve your goals, building the path to success. Okay, so you on the path, and even if you get off the path, because I feel like sometimes you just like, I'm done, that's what I feel. Express. Okay, so there's some truth that are going to be expressed to you, and you will have an opportunity to express your truth. When somebody asks you for, tells you a truth or whatever, you express how you feel as well. You let them know, listen, this is how I feel, and you set boundaries. Realignment. Okay, so this was in the resistance position. This was upside down. This is realignment. So change, your perspective for gain clarity. Change your perspective. So you're being realigned. You're being pushed in a certain direction. So you have to change the way you think. There's a changing of the way you think. Do not expect the unexpected. Don't expect things to be solved a certain way. And rest is coming out for you, so that is a time to put it in your schedule, or you need more rest, because your rest is going to affect the way you communicate, because when you're tired or hangry, oh yeah, oh hell's going to break loose. And there's work being put in. Okay, so divine partnership counterpart is here, so that's nice, and awakening. Okay, so let's see what that's about. And bottom here is a new opportunity. Everybody likes to see that. Everybody likes to see that. So yeah, when you're like not, because the communication card is here. When the communication card is here, it means that it's advising you to communicate the right way, in a positive way. Not don't crash out, please, or crash out properly. There's such a thing. All right. Finances and career. Okay, there's some financial thing with work, putting in the work. Liquid courage is coming out. Somebody's trying to tell you something. Be all brave to tell you the truth. Friends, friends is coming out. This is like making sure that the people you can count on. Not everybody, and I'm getting something about not everybody that you work with or that you deal with work. You understand? Whether you have your own business or whatever, is a friend. You don't have to say everything to everybody. So the friend card, what I'm getting is, do not, especially for people and people watching also in the back, co-workers are not your friend. I don't care. I'm the unpopular opinion. Do be very careful. Everybody's competing, and they're shisty. The energy of single, it's ironic because it came right underneath the counterpart. Okay, and a decision, crossroads. Okay, so let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going. Let me do a little bit of clarification, and then, we are. And Jules cracking up. Yeah, you're right. Something. Yes. Okay, we hitting. Membership gift is amazing. Thank you, Michelle, for saying that. All right, so you're putting in work. So this is fantastic. Putting in work, we clarify with the Knight of Swords. This is a fast night. So there's information, there's good news coming in, and with Swords of communication. So there's information coming in. Now, this like secrets revealed, but whatever the secret or the information that is revealed, it's always for your benefit. Whatever download or information spirit gives you, you know how sometimes you could be chilling in your bed and you find out a truth. People don't have to tell you. Don't always count on people telling you. You can watch the way they move. But this, whatever information or the truth that gets revealed to you is always good news, because then you know who you're dealing with. You get me? Then you know who you're dealing with. But you're heading in the right direction when it comes to putting in the work. So, oh yeah, you're coming out as a magician. So there's something that's going to be a breakthrough for you. Let me clarify a few of these. Um, divine counterpart. Let's do divine counterpart and single. Divine timing. Divine, the word divine is already, so you're tempering yourself. You're trying to keep it cool. You're trying to, be like, this is a journey by yourself. The Sagittarius card. I have to say the sign. This is you tempering, trying to temper your emotions while you're single or if you're in isolation. There's a big conversation. So you're having a conversation with someone, Cancer energy here. I just got to say it. Yeah, there's a conversation. Whoever, you use your intuition, because I see a conversation with someone that tells you the truth, and that's going to be the final decision. That's going to be like, okay, I know what I got to do. Yeah, this is about love. So you're going to have, by the way, this is a, look, this is a victory. There's a victory when it comes to love, because you're going to know, this is the crown. So you're going to know what you want, or how to attract, or who is not for you. So that's a victory. Yeah, who is not for you, because you're coming out as the Queen of Swords, meaning cutting out negativity. You're about to cut out some negativity. So before you have this divine partner, you're cutting out a bunch of nonsense. And here's a soulmate for, so there's a soulmate thing. All right, let me go here and wrap up this reading so we can get the next person in and out. We got you in and out burger. I learned that the hard way. Yeah. This is victory. Remember, this is victory. This card. Just remember this card. Any truth that you get or clarity, it's victory. Complete victory. Because that's gonna spill over with, that's gonna go with the business. The business is making smart decisions. And it might be a decision that you're about to make, and then you're like, oh no, I can't do it. And that's gonna give you the clarity. You're gonna be like, oh man, thank God I decided not to do that. Because, oh man, I would have lost a lot of money, or I would have made a big mistake. So there's going to be something that comes in fast, like a switch of decisions. Okay, there's going to be chemistry. So Spirit is saying there's going to be chemistry with someone. But then you got this is what I was saying. Because this is not good. So I knew that you were going to have to chop. Look, this is telling a story. This is a movie. We created a movie for you. The Queen is going to come chop a couple of these paupers. And there's about 4 or 5 of them, including a lady. So yeah, no to players. And then look, if you fall into this temptation with this player, so help you God, because you about to delay your whatever. Okay, because look, right behind the player is a soulmate, and the player might smell good, have pretty teeth, and nice hair. And the person you end up with is going to be a funny person, a humorous person, when it comes to that. Yeah, because that's like what you like. All right, cool. Let's do final advice. And then who's Michelle? Michelle. Yeah, nice smell. Oh, final advice. It's like blah, blah. Spilling. Okay, love your journey. Listen, you're going to come to a point where you just like, I'm tired of being in this washing machine. It's like, I already know, tired moment, this and that. Then after, if I keep my cool, then it's blessings. You're going to say this. That's why I say y'all like one of me. Y'all like me, with different things. And look, if they tell you to sleep, you probably go to sleep right after this. Good thing you had your notifications on, so you be the first one. Because the Spirit is saying, if you don't get your behind to sleep, like, your body's going to fall out. It's going to fall asleep right when you need to be working. Right when you need to be working, it's going to be like, nope, we're sleeping. And do not be in denial that something has not worked out. Do not be in denial that something has not worked out. Hello, how you doing? Mace Window. Okay, thank you. All right, so that's your reading, Cherry Blossom. That's your reading. The visitors are funny. Thank you. All right. Okay, so let's go with Michelle. Let's go with Michelle. Okay, so that was that. Thank you all the people that are watching in the background, laughing, enjoying, and having their little tea, their cup, the popcorn. You know, Joe got the popcorn. You need the hookup. Um, and yeah, thank you for the likes. People are liking this stuff in the background. I appreciate y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. So much, Foxy. There goes the cherries. There goes the juicy cherries. Oh God, that stuff is so funny to me because I'm a silly person. Having a beverage, yeah, or somebody might be smoked out. I shouldn't just say, somebody might be smoked out with Palo Santo or some other plant, um, or having a beverage, a healthy beverage. Maybe somebody's having matcha or something. Somebody, or somebody's just kicking the breeze, um, blowing trees, or listening to a symphony, Jill Scott, or maybe just be, right? And I know who it is too. I know who it is because I remember when we did the when I told you about my friend that did a big pumpkin, you know what, you know, that it was all smoked out. I remember the people that were overzealously enjoying that story. That were like, "Oh, that's fantastic." I know my little people that love, to send smoke signals somewhere. Yeah, I know people that were like so happy about that. Like that is fun. You got cool friends. My friends are insane. Yes, I have my friends. You are what you attract what you are. Very unique individuals. It looked like all from outer space. Trippy, extremely funny, and don't care what people think. Don't care what people think. This half of your head shaved off, the other half purple. I love it. I live for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love individuals. Um, so okay, 420. It's 420 somewhere. It's 420 all the time somewhere. Not me. I'm chilling. People already think I'm already indulging when I'm not. This is scarily. This is regular me. Frighteningly. Um, so I don't need the enhancement because boy, yeah, I don't want to see that. YouTube might shut me down. All right, so that's that. Okay, so Michelle, um, cloudy day. She said cloudy. Oh hi. Oh, that's why she said hello. I told you. Hi. I still call her Weepy Star because I love that. Yeah, cloudy day. Weepy Star. All right. Anything spirit has. Okay, got it. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. And y'all rewatched your last reading? Yeah, when we went live. I hope y'all rewatching. Cause I know I would be, man. If I was getting my readings like that, I'd be like, put that in a playlist, like to see how things work out. Okay, so I picked up a deck, and then I picked up another. The show has begun, in other words. So here's this wealthy gentleman. We'll put him right here. Uh, Card number 13. Four. It's like he's in travel. He's in travel. He's in travel. He's on his way. A gentleman. Now that could be a partner. It could be someone that's gonna help you with money or something. Um, ice cream. I like ice cream record. Oh yeah. Yes, that's. Oh God, I don't even know how I'm live. I'm an antisocial extrovert. Um, okay. So people watching me on the TV screen, like big old screens. It's crazy. I'm like, I want to hide. All right, so the next card is the child card. So it's something with children or childs. This is important. So this is the child, when it comes to love, when it comes to decision, is a very big thing. And a lot of times it's a conversation, a problem, or something that has to get resolved. We'll dig into that. But people have to know how you feel about when you're dating someone or you find someone. The children and the child topic has to come up. You got to know if they have. What if they have 12 kids, right? Oh, you want to find out later on? Oh, no. Yeah, we might have to ask. You know what I'm saying? Or if you have children, how they feel about you having children. You understand? Some people don't like to say that they have, 3 or 4 kids. It's like, man, I'll do that on my fourth date. Don't let got this guy running for his life. Run for your life. But it's important to say. Or if neither one has a child, in the future, if you're dating seriously, somewhere down the line, you have to have the conversation about the children, because there be some oopsies. Oopsies. Okay, fine. Courtship. So there's a getting to know you thing. And look, it's card number 4. Okay? It's card number 4. So this is something, it's like, it's something that's being parallel to you. Something that's being put in a parallel universe. So, and then there's a person, concerned, like wanting to speak. How you doing, James? Wanting to speak, wanting to say something, a message of concern. But do they have the courage to speak? Let's see. Do they have the courage to speak? How ironic. Mature man, so you have this energy around you. Hey, grown folks business. I can't ignore this. Let me put this person here. An unexpected expense, unexpected income. Okay. And family, the family, putting the family, there may be a trip or something, and change is happening. So this drastic change, 5, 5, 5s, 4s, 5s and 4s. Okay, so we got that. Where are we going? 5s and 4s. Okay, let's see some of this stuff. Let's see some of this stuff. Oh, I like your emojis. Some people, what's that emoji, Angel? Is that like a surprise thing? Thank you, everybody. Hit the like button if you like me, if you love me, if you like this, or if you like just watching quietly. Some people are, I'm their favorite TV show. We are their favorite TV show. But we just don't know it. We ain't even know it, Okay, so let's see. What's this message of concern? Okay. So you are, Michelle, you've loved on yourself. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be, I have to say the signs. There's a woman here, but this is also pouring love into yourself and setting boundaries. So income, somebody is apologetic or watching social media. Just letting you know. Someone is fake apologetic. I have to say fake apologetic. I'm sorry. Respectfully, it's a fake apology because they're coming out as a page. How in the heck is this page going to get back with the queen? How is this page going to get back to... You know how much growing they have to do? They have to go through all their growing stages. Get it? So, this is an apology that is like... Listen, we have barrels of apologies. They're full now. So we're not taking any more apologies because you can't reach me. You can't, contact me, and I'm going to disappear or block you from social media, and I'm going to enjoy it. So your apology is going to go into thin air. It's going to go part of the smoke that people are creating smoke right now. All right, so let me tell you something. Leave this message, he could be concerned. This person is fake concern. This is a fake concern. They see you glowing up. They see that your emotions are balanced. They've never seen your emotions balanced. So respectfully, they've never seen your emotions where you're so balanced. You're balancing on water. So, ooh, that's a badass biatch. She could balance on water. And this person's on land with a sword that's too heavy for them. I'm so asleep. The reason why I'm making such a big deal about it is because do not entertain paupers or gestures of the court. You understand? These are the gestures. The gestures, look that up, how they used to do it. Those are the people that you bring in, like, I need a fool to make me laugh, right? And so you use them as a fool, because when I clarify this grown ass man, it's a relationship that lasts a test of time. And it might be an older gentleman, and that's fine, because you know what? Do you want this? Adopt a grown up? No. So you need to look for, but you're going to be abundant by yourself. First, you are working on yourself and healing, and you look like this. So no matter what, you look like this. I don't care if this is the same size, you're skinnier, nice and rounder, right? This is how you are, how you look when you have cleansed your aura. So this person from your past, is no can do, because the Wheel of Fortune is about to unleash. So this is a power couple where oh man, and clarify by wish fulfillment. It's the same thing from last time, to the point where you're going to be able to give and help people out. Okay, so let me wrap up this reading. There's something with children. A Leo card is coming out again, but there's happiness, but this is also a child, because I was clarifying this. So slow and steady. So there's a big shakeup. There's a tower or some big shakeup or something, but it's gonna be good, and it has something to do with children, or like something. It could be like, I have to say what I feel. Like if you don't have or not able to have a kid, and you plan in the future to adopt or something, or they have a child, and it's like you didn't think you were gonna mesh in, and then it works out. So there's something with that, because I clarify the child card, and after that is pure happiness and abundance. So there is some good news. This could be a pregnancy. It has something to do with something, okay, when it comes to that. Okay, so let me clarify a couple things. You're in the courtship era. So you're gonna be in the courtship era of your life, where you're meeting. It's all new. Everything is new. So okay, we'll flip. There's options, but you will have to know the best options. You will know. Yeah, the harvest is here. Okay, so let me finish with this. Let me finish with this. Yeah, the harvest is here. All the hardship, all the pain, and it's time to collect. It's similar to, I think, last time reading. I don't know. It was high energy reading again. So it's like a powerful thing. Declutter. So Spirit is saying you have to declutter these paupers, these gestures, these clowns. Continue to declutter, no matter how cute they look or what the temptation is, because I have to say this. Some toxic people are very sexual or whatever. You get me? You get me. And that's why a lot of people stay with people because of lust, love versus lust. So don't fall into temptation. You're gonna pass temptation. You're gonna block temptation. After a while, you get good at it. Self-aware. You're tapping into your higher self. So your answers are within you. Everything you ask, it's gonna come to you. You're gonna have a strong feeling right here, where you will know, oh God, this does. Oh, right down here in the solar plex, where you know something feels terrible, and there's gonna be people you don't like. There's gonna be people you don't like, where everybody likes it. You're like, I don't like them. Something's wrong with me. No, it's not. You may get like a disgusting feeling, where everybody, oh, she's so nice. You'll love her, and then you're like the only person that be like, her energy's trash. You know what I mean? You can say that to yourself. You don't have to say anything, but declutter, because you don't have to like everybody that everybody likes. And I'm getting that strongly. It's like, no, I don't have to like her. I don't care, because your energy's right. Peace. So you're protecting your peace, and you have wisdom. So you're gonna continue. Look, the boundaries that I was just talking about. Set boundaries with everybody. And then here's your confession. Somebody's gonna be fake apologetic, and you're gonna retreat. You're not going. Yeah, you're just tapping into your harvest. There's money here. There's wealthy. The person that you're attracting is also wealthy or very hardworking, where you will have wealth by yourself and together. So let me see. It keeps the time spent alone. It's a reflection. It's a protection. So yeah, they wanted me to show you this, because time spent alone, it's a reflection. It's a protection. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. You'll see it as a gift eventually. You'll see it as a gift. It's too many blessings that come up when you're being put in isolation, and just be open to change. The person that you end up with might be different than your usual type. Yeah, and continue to pay attention to the red flags. Playful, young energy. So be careful with this reconciliation. We already warned. And look, the children thing is coming back. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Protect yourself or something. Have that conversation. Okay, so that's your reading, Michelle. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. All good stuff. Very good. I like that your interaction or your reaction when we read for you, because you get you like feedback, and I like it. It's like live and in living color. It's live and popping. All right, thank you. Okay, cool. She's like, okay. All right, so okay, let's go with Anjul. Anjul, Anjul, Anjul. You're welcome, Michelle. All right, so Anjul. Okay, is Anjul busy making popcorn? Yeah, great readings. They're all great readings because, I grab stuff from everybody's reading, and I grab it for myself too. It's a confirmation for myself, because if it's coming out in your reading, it's like telling me, hey, stay the course too. Don't you go fooling around now, Foxy. Don't you be fooling around on these people, and then you telling them to stay the course. What we doing? Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Stay the course. Stop fooling around. But you also have to remember, some readers, like, we give advice, and some of us are working on stuff, and you may be better than the reader, because I'm a messenger. You get me? So I'm a messenger. It's like I'm not your savior, but I'm a messenger. I'm messing up too. My mess ups are funny. My mess up should be a movie. All my bloopers should be a movie, because it's like, it's funny. My mess ups are like, it's sad at first, and then it's like hilarious. It's all, and that's when you're healing, because you start finding it funny. No kids for me, though I'm 51 and well into menopause. Okay, so I've read. That's wonderful. You're 51 years young. That's a blessing. That's a beautiful blessing. So there's something with the talk of children. So. And you know what? I just want to say this. It might be a case, I've read for people that be like, oh no, ain't no way, I've read for like 70, 80-year-olds, right? Okay. But it has something to do with something with children, and it's heavy. So it may be a case that you do have somebody that is nice and grown, but they may have children that are young, So just look out for what the children thing is. So yeah. Put it out there. Put it out there, Foxy. Put what out there? Put it out there. Put it out there. Okay. All right, where we're going? Let's go here. Let's go here for Miss Anjul and that wonderful popcorn that she and Jewel, your readings have been, I think there's certain things that I remember. I don't remember everybody's reading, but when things start repeating, that's the universe yelling, not me, That's just like them saying, we said what we said. Yeah, just know that, because I'm starting to feel like a broken record. Okay. So, fork on the road. Fork on the road. When you're at a fork on the road, it's dark. It's like dark. It's messy. Look how messy this is. Fork on the road. Which way do I go? Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so that's when you have to tap into your intuition and meditation for answers. And yeah, your intuition. What experiences have you learned? And being open to change. Being open to change. You got to be open to change when that happens. Okay, let's see. Something is not for you. Something is not for you. Oh, 222. Oh God. And Weepy Star, did you want to be put on the reading list, or I forgot to ask you? Something is not for you. Something maybe you, yeah, Chinese food, but something is not for you. There's something that has to go. Okay, there's something that has to go. So the quicker you decide that it has to go and that something has to change, whether it's moving, whether it's finding a new opportunity or whatever it is, the quicker this fork on the road will clear up. There's something about a home. All right, so it's something very important about a home when it comes to home, feeling like home and protecting the home, repairs, or just things, whether it's moving, but there's some energy here um, with home, needing a home. Okay, chop wood. So a lot of energy. So this energy is something may be distracting you from having the motivation to do something. You understand? Something, it has you stuck. So yes, yes, I have to say it like I see it. There's a lot of stuck energy here. And this is like something having you stuck from like doing even chores or everyday things, or you know what I'm saying, like feeling a little bit unmotivated or a little energy of laziness. But you are coming out as having higher power. So how dare you? How dare you? So no, you got to go the distance. Okay, so you got to keep going and resting. You need to get rest so that you can make better decisions and be able to meditate for answers. Let me go. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let's go here. Hello, Jackson. Let's go here. The resting is so important because you're not gonna be in a good mood. It's low vibration when you are not rested. You feel everything. You feel everything bad. Sadness. You start just like giving up. Laziness. Everything. Because yeah. So wait. Let's see. These flipped out. This. Oh my freaking. This is why they think this is a magic show. This is why they think this is a magic show. Man, I'm glad I'll be putting these readings up and I don't move them from YouTube. So you can watch this and replay. This is like somebody's sports team, you know, the instant replay. So I was talking about laziness, right? And in comes this flipper. This flip with these other friends, okay? And we're going to read the friends. This means the universe is saying, this is it. This is your message. So there's something, you know, that is making you kind of feel unmotivated and you know, etc. So your dreams are so much bigger than your efforts. So you, in order to achieve them, just do little by little. Just start and put something. So say put a list. You have to do a list maybe for the week, so you don't accomplish everything in one day. Rome was not built in a day. But there's little things, and be proud of the little things that you do accomplish, because there's some, yeah, conditioning. Forget about how you've been conditioned about making money. Forget about how you've been conditioned about making money. Respectfully, it wasn't the right way. We just work hard and you'll be okay. And a teacher, teachers coming out, which that's a confirmation. It could be teacher's assistant. It could be something. There's an opportunity. There's an opportunity here. And also as a creator, to teach somebody something. It keeps telling you that you're worth it and that you can teach yourself something. So do not be conditioned how people would raise you. And look, this is how you need to walk away from something. Something needed to end. In card number 6, you're on the right path. Something needs to end. Yeah, something. Do not be close-minded. So Spirit is saying, don't be close-minded. It's everything crown chakra. So you might want to wear a lot of amethyst. Yeah, and clear your mind. Being outside, meditating, fresh air, morning, fresh air outside. And yeah, because there's a lot of struggles I feel, and something has to change. So you have to make a list and say, okay, I need to research a program. I need to research resources or some type of help here. Yeah, and just know that you're worthy, that you're worthy of abundance, and that you could be a leader, but also there's a job here for teaching or just helping others do something. Let me look at something here. Let me look at something here with this deck. Let's see. Yeah, let's see with this deck. So crown chakra. Yeah, a lot of crown chakra energy. So that means resting, and you should put meditation sounds. You know the sounds that says, abundance, sleeping sounds, or the vibrations. You need to do the vibrations. You need to, it aligns you. The Tibetan bowls, when they do the Tibetan bowls, it aligns you. You need realignment. You need realignment so that you can, there you will have growth once you get out of this and you make your little list, and you will have benefits. It feels like new opportunity energy. You're heading in the right direction. That's what I said before with this card number 7. And there's there's like, messages of like, oh, I'm not getting this type of money. And look, this is exactly what Spirit said, job search. So there is opportunity here. There's an opportunity that awaits you. And be careful with your spending, and change is about to happen. So you just have to do the little bit of work, and the universe, so that it can be justified, because it can't be pure just magic where it's like a job appears. So there's change. 555, if you've seen fives, that's a great thing. There are a lot of responsibilities. Hello, Jackson. Yes, that's fine. And this could be a couple people's messages. Yeah, don't ever feel like, oh, this sounds like it's for this woman, but it sounds like mine, because it's a lot of people that are in the same road, in the spiritual path, and they're at the same stopping point where they feel the same thing. So there's going to be job training for a new opportunity. Look for opportunity that has benefits for you when it comes to your mind, body, and spirit, that is beneficial, that they're kind-hearted. Okay, so the benefits card, when you interview people, interview them. Let me look in this other deck, because this is financial, and then we'll have Zebra Girl, and I don't know. You'll be learning. There's a new opportunity where they're going to train you, and you're going to be a learner. Okay, so I'm picking up a different deck. It's an emergency. It's like, wait, we need more information. There's a job opportunity, but find something that is more in line to your skills. If you're not starting to be a boss or doing a boss thing just yet, which is what is saying that you're heading in that direction, do something, have an opportunity that you can use your skills in. Your skills, skills that is your wish fulfillment. You understand? If your last job was like typing or restaurant or something, but you really want to work with animals, and do some change, experiment, because that's gonna help you, put you in alignment where eventually you make enough, or you save or something, and it puts you in a place where you get ideas on how to start a business with, let's say, animals or whatever it is that you like. Communicate clearly. When you go on interviews, ask the right questions. Is there overtime? How many what jobs come with this position? What will I be responsible for? Because they like to hire you for one position and then give you 10 hats when you get there. So no, stop playing games. And even if you're feeling down and out or a little lazy, don't act like it. So and yeah, scribe, this is writing. So Spirit is saying get organized. Write stuff down. Like, okay, my to-do for the week. Make this phone call. Apply to 4 jobs or 5 jobs. Make a doable list. I'm overzealous. When I want something, I'll be like, I'm going to do 20 to 50 applications. You know what I mean? So who is somebody's going to call? Because I don't apply to 100 places every week. You understand? That's how I used to do. And watch out for people about, with your finances. Don't speak to too many people about your finances. Magic is about to happen. And that's what we're talking about, magic. I just said magic. I said it's not going to be just magic, but magic is about to happen when you meet the universe halfway by doing. You got to, look for the job and the opportunity. Because if you woke up and people grabbed you up and said, get dressed for your new job that we're going to hire you, you're going to freak the hell out. So it has to be done in the way that it has to be done. You know what I'm saying? It is magic, but it's magic that is sensible. That is sensible, where you have to apply for it, and then the magic's being cooked in the background. Because like I said, if people woke you up talking about, we're here for your job, then that might be something. And new opportunities have new opportunities for you to meet new people if you're trying to meet someone new. someone that's passionate, and pick jobs that you're passionate about, because then you find somebody that's passionate about the same thing you're passionate about. Or the customers that come in, let's say you want to work with animals, and I'm just using that as an example, then you might meet your husband or whoever, your future partner, if you're looking for one, in a place where they love the same thing. It's like, I love animals. Like, oh, he brought his dog, or whatever. So I'm preaching to somebody. Faith without work is dead. And behind everything you wish for is right behind faith. Push through, push through, push through. You can't have both. You can't have faith and fear. So you gotta push through. You push through, and then what's at the end? It's like, oh, something good. So then what happened? Because I pushed through fear. So then I keep pushing through fear, and I know how to do it. So yeah, all the people from the past are gonna be done. All the people from the past are done. Communicate or don't communicate. I feel like don't communicate with people in the past. That's how I'm getting that. And then laughter. There's somebody that a lot of you like, funny people. There's somebody that is gonna be put in your path. And forgive and heal and forgive yourself is the hardest thing. And there is some attraction. There is a magnetic attraction, and somebody that you can build something with. You're cleaning your aura, so you're gonna be have a lot of jokers come your way, and people that be like, oh hi, yeah, but be careful with reconciliation also, because look, reconciliation and a soulmate, but everything has to be in alignment. You get me? So things have to be in alignment. So that's your reading. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Oh, laughter. Yeah, I am the main attraction. How to try. How to try. But the thing is, the problem with being a main attraction, when we are all in the spiritual journey, cleaning our energy and our aura, we attract everybody. So, and also when you want abundance, you also have to remember, what abundance do you want? By the way, I'm going to give you a homework. What type of abundance do you want? Write that down privately for yourself. You don't have to share it with me. What type of abundance do you want? If you want this much money, or, what do you want? You should write it down. Those are manifestation. A house, one page. The next one, a job like this, or being my own boss, right? But you got to be honest with yourself, because then you have to be ready to receive everything that comes with it. Remember what I said about me, and if I, like going viral, because I have situations like that where things I've gone kind of viral, you know what I mean? And then it's like, it goes crazy, and it gets crazier. So remember, abundance comes with everything it comes with. The responsibilities, the haters, the everything. Abundance will come, but it comes with everything. Are you ready to receive? And when you're ready to receive, then you'll receive everything. You'll be able to deal with the haters and everything. So that was your reading. Get better. I'm trying. I hate the message sounding like a broken record. No. Don't worry about that. Actually, I think it sounded different. And even if it's the same thing, even if it's the same thing, that just reminds you that it's your message. Because you see how when I read for people, the energy changes. And I love that, because then this is I'm getting your energy. Because if I said the same thing to everybody, wouldn't you be worried or concerned? Like, yo, she's fake. Like, she's faking the funk, Angela. Oh, one day you'll just get it. That's what happens. Thank you so much. Hugs and kisses to Zebra Girl. Let me tell you what happened. And this has happened with me. Okay? I cannot tell you. Look, I'm going to give you motivation. Because, somebody, I think Cherry Blossom said, open up, damn it, and told me to tell my stories. You will not believe. Try to guess how long people were telling me to open up a YouTube channel. Try to guess. As a matter of fact, you could look in Foxy Blue and you could see when I opened this channel. I've only been doing readings and being on YouTube about 3.5, 4 years, right? But I had this channel open for like 14 years. People been telling me for years, all kinds of messages, psychics, people in the park, like random people. It had to get scary till I was ready to listen. When it was like so undeniable, and things just kept going bad, right? actually, this is a great message, because what it's saying is like when things, it looks like all these doors are closing, and that's when people feel lazy, like, yo, nothing's working out. What the hell's going on? Like, I'm about to give up, right? When all those doors are closing, those are the doors that need to get closed. They're bad for you. It's like pow pow, you know? It's like these doors are bad for you. Let me make sure I have my charger. So they're trying to put you through other doors, because it's like, no, you ain't supposed to be going through there. So they're trying to put you through the door you're supposed to be going through. And it's like, they're playing you're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. No, you're cold again. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. So once you start with the opportunities and you start doing stuff and you do little by little, let me do this chore today. So just for this, it's a battle. That's why I said the shorts that I put out today, I literally said the only competition is yourself. That's it. The only competition, the biggest battle. I have a shorts also called 1v1 battle. The biggest battle you're ever gonna be. It's not battling people that betrayed you. It's not battling toxic family members. That's not gonna be the biggest battle. The biggest battle is yourself. To convince yourself, yo, I gotta do laundry today. I gotta get up and fix this house. I have to do this, to motivate yourself. And then I gotta find jobs or find opportunities or resources or programs that supply, some resources for myself and my son. That's your biggest battle. And when you do get up and do little things, you gotta pat yourself in the back. And it's no corny ish or nothing. You gotta be like, I cleaned my bed today, yo. Like, that's an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself with monumental tasks. It's never gonna get done. You have to do little by little. So, and the stuff that you did, it's like, yo, okay, I dusted my house. I did some dishes, guys. And tell us about you. We celebrate you. We're not going to judge, because we know we've been there. We know how difficult it is to even get out of bed. When this door closes, that door closes, everything. That means it has to get that extreme for you to realize that's not the way. Because what's happening, I don't need no cars. I already know what's going on. You ask for the universe for abundance, and that happened to me. Just know that happened to everybody that has a breakthrough. All the jobs got so bad where I was about to, if you watch Office Space, I keep talking about Office Space, where the guy hated that job so bad, he wanted to blow up the building, right? That's where I get that reference from. I'm like, he just kept saying, there was a person mumbling like, oh, blow this place up. You know what I'm saying? And he just kept saying that. He hated everything, that people sat in his seat. They took his stapler. Like, everybody hated everything about working, right? And the jobs keep getting worse, and the doors keep closing to tell you, pick something new. Because if you're saying you're ordering, it's like ordering pizza and then you don't really want it. Like, I don't want to give you my credit card. I don't want to pay for it, but I want the pizza, though. So it's confused manifestations, So it's like, you put the order in. So the universe said, beautiful home or condominium, a wonderful apartment. You want a nice car, or you want a chauffeur? You want a sexy chef, right? Okay, he just has to be in okay, with cuts and stuff. Okay, we got that order. Okay, so how you doing the work to meet us halfway? All you gotta do is get up and go apply for stuff or whatever, so we could open the door to where all the money, falls down. And it's like, they have your order. They have your order and it's waiting for you. That piece is getting cold, respectfully. So get up and be inspired. Get your ass up. The beatdown, the printer beatdown. Michelle, thank you for freaking being here, because none of these people have seen that movie. And the other guy had to get I'm gonna tell you what character I was in that movie. And if you watch that movie, by the way, that might motivate you when you watch funny things too, Andrew. If you watch that movie, I am the guy that had to get hypnotized. That's the one that had to get hypnotized into going to work, to literally walking into the building. It's like my jobs got so bad that I needed a team of therapists to hold my hand and walk me through the freaking building, because I hated it so bad. It got to a point where it's like I was almost in tears driving to work. So, okay, that's not the job for me. Gosh darn it. Those are not the jobs. I wasn't supposed to have those jobs. That's like having a pet piranha or something. You're not supposed to certain things you ain't supposed to do. Okay, so let's go. Zebra go. So I'm gonna add you. Cloudy day. Um, yeah, I'm gonna add you. You know, if you are on the notification, put yourself first, Zebra, Weepy Star, so that I can, you know, read for you, get you in, get you out before, you know, I'll put you. I'll put you. Thank you, Jackson. Is yeah, get your ass up and be inspired. Get your that should be your alarm clock. You should literally put that as your wake up thing. Like set it up where something funny like that. Like get your ass up. So, all right. So, Zebra Girl, you're next. Sorry, because that message was for a lot of people. Because it's a lot of people that you know, and I've been to those points where I don't feel motivated. Even sometimes I don't feel motivated. Sometimes to go online, but I want to go online, but I sometimes don't feel motivated. So I gotta make sure I'm right. I gotta make sure I'm right. Yeah. Get your ass up and go somewhere. Okay. All right. Whatever spirit has. I know. I wasn't sure if I could come today. Yeah, man. When are we not gonna welcome you? Do not make me sad. Yeah, Weepy Star, man. You, everybody's family here. It's like that old show Cheers, where everybody knows your name. Now you know I'm 100 years old if I know that show. Okay, so we started. Zebra Girl, you got this beautiful meditate card. This is a flipper, so it flipped out. Maybe you're doing flips in the ocean or you want to swim or something. But water is going to resonate with you. Water, whether it's you having your own spiritual baths, but there's a need here for quieting your mind. So Spirit is saying you need to quiet your mind for a second, for like an hour or whatever. Um, that word passed, so I'm gonna need to block. Wow, you got so many flippers. That's funny, Michelle. Okay, all right. So, Zebra Girl. Okay, so they're challenge you to a 30-day challenge. Do the best you can. A 30-day challenge. You know, to change a habit, you need like to do it for 20 days. For 20 days. So 30 days is for sure that you change the habit. So 30-day challenge, it could be anything. It could be adding less salt to things or um, not overindulging in things. Like, you know, if people drink, you drink less or, you know, maybe wine or something. So there's a 30-day challenge that you're supposed to give yourself. It'll bring you clarity. I feel a little flippity right now. Yeah, so the cards are like acting like you. They're flippity floppity. Meditation for sure. You need to quiet your mind. There's a need to, it's too loud. It's too crazy. It's too loud, or it's just blah, blah, blah. What they're talking about nothing. I feel like somebody or people talking in your face and you're like, you're not saying anything. I get the F out my face, you know? You need a time away from it with clean air and not people that, you know, I don't want to say smell, but clean air. I don't know why I'm getting that. And these cars, they're like, oh, we're not, yo, your cars are going crazy. Hold the heck up. What the hell's going on? Okay. Okay, feel what you feel. You need like time for yourself. You need time for yourself. You need time. Oh my God, this is very heavy. Where you can wear your mask and not scare anybody. Like, you know, you need to feel your feelings. You know when you have time to yourself and you're like, this is so heavy of time to yourself. Oh my God, this is so heavy. Where you scream or cry a little, laugh, and you go through like 3 emotions in like 5 seconds. Instant different mood changes. So whatever, to purge out. You need to purge stuff out. And look what came out. Shadow work. That wanted to come out because it's like it just spilled. The cards are like your feelings are like flippity floppity feelings and like spilling all over. So you need time to purge, to do shadow work and really ask yourself, is this what I want? Ask yourself, like do an inventory. Am I happy with this? Am I happy with that? And Spirit is saying escape materialism. Now, this is a different reading. I could tell this is a different reading. This is a totally different message. This is escape materialism. It's like you don't have to have, well, and I don't even want to give you this message, but I have to. You don't have to have all those beautiful Louis Vuitton purses or Coach or Michael Kors or something. Um, you need to just worry about your mind being clear, your mind, body, and spirit, your heart being clear. Like, am I pleased? Am I happy? Fulfillment. And you need to spend time with yourself, like pampering yourself. So look, there's a difference. Let's say I have money. I think, a spa day and things like that is not just it is luxury to some people, but that's what everybody deserves. To have a day, that's self-care. So that's not splurging to me. That's mindful. Because if you save for that, right, and you save for, okay, I'm gonna get my nails done, I'm gonna do that, self-care, right? So be spending mindfully is what Spirit's saying, and you are charming. So you're attracting, you're charming, and when you feel good, there's a lot about feeling good, and all of these cards are by yourself. All of these cards are by yourself. All of these cards is by yourself. Is by yourself. So it's like needing to, and look, I can't ignore it because it's telling me this, because I started talking about salt and sweets. So I gotta do this. Okay, so let me see what else is going on. And don't give a F about what people think. You have to make hard decisions. You got to make them. If you got to make a hard decision, you got to make it, whether family agrees or not. All right. Weepy Star, you're next, so don't, unless it's too late. But okay, let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, there's a lot of stress, or there's a lot of stress. And the stress is internal. The stress feels like it's, internal, where you might not look like the way you're stressed. So, and you're going to be realigned with your passion. Okay, and denial. Denial's here, which means, don't be in denial that something it's not working. About to become. Yeah, don't be in denial that something is not working. Okay. All right. And twin flame. Someone is your twin flame, which means it's not like soulmate, but it's like a twin flame. A twin flame is an energy where someone, yeah, I just took him out. I just took him out. Okay, where someone, sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, we did. Okay, we took good care of Ricardo. Awesome. So you have the wisdom to know the difference. Watch my thing about twin flame and soulmate. You probably already know that. And then fear. Okay, let me get a couple cards and see what's cooking. My items are going to make me happy or peaceful. Fine the weekend. Yeah. Okay, you're fine on the weekend. All right, Weepy Star, we're doing a wellness check. It's like, check on her. Put the wellness check on. All right, so let's see what some of these things are. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this. Yeah, I want to just see some things. Can't they were being serious. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, this is coming out twice. This is coming out twice. Zebra girl, the fear, fear. Hold on. Whoa, these cards are stuck together. Fear. So fear, and there is a tower moment happening. So there's some, the fear is going to be taken away from you through a tower moment. There's going to be something that happens. You have a fated meeting. There's a meeting going on. There's a meeting, and then there's somebody that has player energy here. The way you were stuck to fear, you're gonna be unstuck to fear. You're gonna be unstuck because, look, I'm gonna say the same thing I said before in the reading that I did for members. I said, do you fear things that you love? Think about it. If you love a puppy, do you fear it? If you love a very dear friend of yours, do you fear it? If you have a child that you absolutely love your child, do you fear it? No. So fear is attached to things that are not, that are unfamiliar to us, right? Things that we feel like we don't know. To read between the lines. All right, so let's see. Look. You can't have both. Look, this is a fated meeting. This is like a little. Is it a secret rendezvous? Zebra girl, is it a secret? There's social media activity here. I want to say stuff, but I don't want to say stuff. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. A gambler. Oh, Jesus Lord. Yeah, because finances are all over the place. Um. Now here's my question. This is my question, and this is for you. You don't have to answer this, okay? But in your energy, you have a twin flame and you have a soulmate. Those are two different things, okay? Those are two different things. There's a twin flame and a soulmate, okay? That's what I said that I'm saying it like the politically correct way. You understand? And this is no judgment, nothing. What I'm saying is, in this energy, there's two energies. And look, there's secrets. Remember I said there's some type of secrets? There's some type of secrets. And again, there's no judgment, but there's I'll pick up the other deck before I wrap this up. And it's living in two worlds. And then there's travel. There's travel. But who is this false person? It's like there's secrets, and there's two different. There's a soulmate. That means a twin flame is someone that is not really your pair. Like, yes, you were supposed to be soulmates, but the person's not ready, so it's not a match. And then you have a soulmate energy, and then this marriage card, and there's something about your health again. So let me clarify something. You mean, do I have a Sancho? What the heck? What the heck? um. Okay. Listen, if this is what you're referring to, look, this person is here. I'm gonna just say that this person is here. You know, it doesn't have to be. You're not. Listen, what I'm saying. You don't. You don't have. It's energy. It's all about energy. You may not be with someone, but there's energy. There's energy. Okay. So the marriage and court. Let me just see something. All right. Weepy Star. We're wrapping this up. Because I just want to give you enough information. Because let me just see something. Okay. Let me clarify. I'm clarifying. How are you doing? Thank you. I'm doing well, James. How are you? It's another man, Sancho. Okay. Um. This goes so deep. This goes so deep. I can't even clarify this right now. Okay. Okay, so there's, I clarify this. I'm gonna just say this because there's stuff where I know I don't want to say, because it's like it's about to turn into a public, like not a public, a personal reading. But I just want to say I clarify that the marriage situation and the this is a contract, marriage contract, or karmic contract, etc. But this is what I came up with clarifying that. And it could be like, when there's different types of cheating. When people don't give you their time, or they don't give you their energy, or they put in more energy into something. If somebody has addictions or something like that, that's like them cheating you of their time, because they have the time being divided into their addiction type of thing. I don't think I'm with my soul. And this is why I like you, because you keep it real. There's people in pure denial, and so respectfully, it keeps saying that. It keeps saying that. It keeps saying that. It keeps saying that. And that gives you anxiety and a lot of crown chakra energy, where you're, etc. And be careful, because there's something with children. There's something with children. There's something with children here. So just protect the children or just the children thing, because sometimes people have children, or they try to. There's so much I have to say, but I don't want to say. True, to addiction. Yeah, so that's a form of cheating. And that's a form, unavailable. Look, unavailable. And those are the things that came up, unavailable. So if you're admitting that, if you're saying that for yourself, I don't want to say it, but that's what's coming out respectfully. And in the meantime, in your energy, you have this. And I'm going to say, where's that person? There was, remember that dude? Because I have to be honest, you have a soulmate, and this is like not normally how the readings go. Yours is like a complete opposite, because this is like a side person, right? This is like a side person, but the side person is the good guy. Go figure. The side person is like a good person, or like a side energy that you're connected to. What do you think about me being your soulmate? You know what? I already envisioned like this happening, me doing readings where it's like, what if somebody, embarrasses me or just whatever? But it's not embarrassing to me. It's funny. Like, to me, stuff like that is funny. And I actually respect the fact that you are bold enough to like say it. You know what I mean? For me, I'm like, man, he dares to say it. So I see that as like, all right, you dare to say it, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be very interesting. That would be very interesting, if we're both available, right? and if I was we were willing, right? That would be interesting. Anybody, you never know where your soulmate could be. This is why people in the background are having the time of their life. The people in the background are enjoying the show. And Jewel, they got the popcorn. Trust me, they got the popcorn. Oh, hi, India. Yeah, this is how it gets funny. I appreciate you being bold, James. But that's good that you ask. I think um. I feel like you may not. We're both available. Oh, okay. Okay, copy that. Writing it. I'll tell you one thing, James. You have the gift of making me laugh. I swear from God, like you have the gift of making me laugh, because you're like. A lot of people are like, oh, he's acting, and you could be a great actor. Now I know I can read your energy, so that's why I know. And that you like to come in, and we know that you like to come in and make me smile, or make us, and that's cool. Um, when you're driven to do something, hey, you find a way to do something, right? You find a way, I guess, but. It's all good. To see your credentials. Yeah, it's it's not that easy. It's not that easy getting to me. It's not that easy getting to me. It's not. I mean, look at me. Look what I do for a living. Consistency. And all right, Weepy Star, you're up next. But we're both available. It's It's crazier than a soup sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. We're both no. It ain't no married. It ain't no nothing. It ain't no nothing. We're available. Thank you. God bless. Good night. No, we're available. That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Somebody saying, "Nah, you're available. Trust me." Maybe you should come to my coffee shop. I love coffee. I love coffee. See that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I call a temptation, right? Because I love coffee. Yeah, but you may be respectfully in Italy, and that's a far way to go for a cup of coffee. But I love coffee. Coffee shop, that's nice. Okay. for complicated reading. No, okay, you're welcome, Zebra Girl. It's not complicated. I enjoy giving you the reading, but you know what? I'll see you in the membership too. I'll see you in the membership, and if you want me to expand on it, I'll see you in the membership lounge. You know, when we do the membership, I'll do a membership live this week, uh, God willing. But if you want me to expand, I would love to expand. No better. Can do a reading for me. I'll pay. Oh, so it's a super chat readings. So $5 donation and above, very reasonable. And so when you get a super chat, you know, when you do a super chat, I'll read for you. Okay, Weepy Star, here we go. But thank you. That would be nice. A nice hot cup of coffee right now with a little snack. I love coffee. Don't you? Some people love the smell of coffee. Like when you pass by a coffee shop, it's like so quaint and a nice conversation. I like that. I like that. That's nice. Okay. All right. So is Zebra going? Wait, no, not Zebra. Go. Weepy Star. Okay, she's there. All right. So Weepy Star can do read for me up. All right. So the first thing that came out is celebration. So, you know, there's some good times for your hard work. There's some celebration coming up. Thank goodness. So there's some celebration. It could be get-togethers or whatever, but there's some good times, you know, for you to kick the breeze and have a little laughter, etc. The next thing is love. Coffee is love. Coffee is life. That's so nice. Yeah, coffee is like it relaxes you and it sets the stage for a nice conversation. That's a celebration. Different things are celebratory for me. Simple things mean a lot, right? And maybe that's for you too. Maybe something's happening with you at a coffee shop too. So evaluation. So with this card, you're seeing what doesn't fit, and you've been good about what doesn't fit because I get the energy where you saying to yourself like, "This is not good. This is not good for me." You know, whether you set the boundaries or not, pat yourself on the back for saying this is not good for me. So you're evaluating. You're in evaluation stage right now. Crown chakra energy a lot. So release grudges, continue to release wounds, release unhealthy habits or feelings. So release, continue to release, because that's you know, how you get, you know, abundance, and how you get not just abundance but happiness, how you get what you're attracting. So by releasing expectations. Wow, this just that was the way things are flipping today. It's crazy. So there's a decision. There's a decision. So release expectations too. I'm going to add release expectations. Don't feel like you know how something's going to work out. You know, when you try to do something and you're like, oh, this ain't going to work out. It's going to take a miracle, right? Don't let that stop your decision, because you never know what the outcome is. Just me and you. Oh, that's okay. Accurate. So accurate already. So Spirit is saying sacrifice something now. And the sacrifice, I'm matching it with this. Evaluate the people that you have to set boundaries with. You set boundaries with people, but then you have weak in the knees moment where you're weak in the knees and you're like, no, I want this. Bring them all back, or just like whatever. Because the celebration is with people that you can trust, and you know. So retreat. There's gonna be the time spent alone, you're becoming happier, you're learning, because every week is a different feeling. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's down and out, and we've had readings where it's like a little challenging, and then we started off with a celebration. So your vibration is higher this week, and balance is coming to you. The no better. So the donation is $5 for a super chat, but I will gladly receive your $2 donation for just as a donation. Okay, so balance is here, and strength. Okay, so let's get some other energies. Let's see what else is coming up for Weepy Star. So yeah, no better. The donation is $5 and above for reading. So okay, there's a magnetic attraction. You're pulling somebody. There's a pull. There's a magnetic attraction in a relationship. So you're vibrating at a higher rate right now, and this is coming up. You're at a crossroads. It's a decision. Yeah, that goes with this. That goes with this. So you're at a crossroads. We'll clarify that. So be careful with this. This is the weak in the knees stuff. You know, no hookups and stuff like that. That's the weakness. Because I did say, you know, you're evaluating. And the divine, don't worry, don't worry about feeling weak in the knees. Let me tell you why. When you are tempted to just have a hookup, the divine is going to stop it. So this divine intervention that's going to be like, you deserve better. You deserve it all. And it's not going to happen. So you're being protected. No better. You can do better. Oh my God. You know what, James? I had that in mind, but I was like, I'm doing this stuff, so I can't. Okay, thank you. I will read for you next. No, no, he didn't. Oh my God. Mo better, mo better. Okay, thank you. This is so funny. You can do better. Okay, I'll have to laugh about that later. Thank you. I will read for you next. Okay. So look, I feel like this is this, okay? Weepy Star. So this is this, okay? Don't feel this. There's some temptation that you might feel when it comes to hooking up with someone because of solitude and you doing shadow work and everything and getting to know yourself. And that wasn't even okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so just make sure you continue to set boundaries. But the universe is not going to let it happen because you came too far. So I love to see this is a life-saving card because when divine intervenes, it's like, oh, no, no, girl, you're not going back in there. No, you're not. So something's going to happen, like a time moment or something, an argument or something if they're trying to get back at you. Because I see a text message coming in. And this legal letters means that some legalities here, but keep them ghosted, or there's a karmic connection that's ending. Good job. Okay. All right. So let me clarify some of this stuff. Let's see what some of these are. Weepy Star. And then I'll read for you Mo better. No better. Okay. Thank you. And I like that, James. I like that you're up front. I guess you know that you're like me because I was, I said it in a polite way, but okay. Confused by choices. Do not be confused by choices. Weepy Star. Page of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio message here. There's a message coming in. Again, the apology or something. I don't know what, like and I see these as like kind of fake apology, so you already know how they feel or whatever the heck this is. But there's a need to ghost someone and not communicate at all. The magician, yeah, because a magician doesn't have time to mess around with pages. You understand? You're the magician. Look, they're lifting a heavy sword that they can't even lift, and you're lifting all the tools to create magic, and you're creating it in your life. There's a new partnership happening. Let me see something. Let me wrap up this reading. It shall not about Miss Foxy. James, don't play. You don't play. Oh my God. I'm glad I caught that because that's funny. Taurus energy here. This Taurus energy. I just want to say that. Marriage. Okay. So there's a heart-to-heart conversation, but don't have dinner with schmucks, like don't keep having conversation with schmucks. Like this person that should have been already eliminated or whatever. I don't know what this conversation. Yeah, because there's a person that you already know they don't have enough love. Look, it's coming out as unrequited love. No, you don't got time for that. That's why thank you, divine, please. It's like the divine is like it babysits us. It's like, don't you do it, girl. Don't you be tempted. Be a good girl. Yeah, because somebody doesn't have enough love here. And it has to be enough love, because if not, it's no fair game. So, on the other hand, Meanwhile, back at the farm, there's like a date or something with someone new. You're gonna make the effort. Spirit is saying, make the effort to be open to new love. As I say that, make the effort for new love. I love love. You love love. You're talking about coffee shop moments and dim lights, right? How beautiful is that? So be open to it. Don't just tell me to be open to it. No, we're reading for each other, okay? We're reading for Cloudy Day. That's what I'm calling Weepy Star, because somebody in the background had a question about it. I can feel it. So make the effort for new love. We're gonna put this joker in timeout. You deserve love. It's reminding you. That's right. I don't play. I can't. Well, yeah. Okay. You have a past life connection. That's beautiful. And then you have deceptive energy. You have deceptive energy. But either way, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Let me see. No, I don't need to clarify that. I don't need to clarify that. Let me see something here. I don't need to clarify the deceptive thing. Yeah, there's love here. But it's the same, it's almost the same reading as what we had previously, that if you can get past this deception and keep them blocked, yeah, because they're going to put you in poverty. They're going to make you lose everything and unmotivate you to work and everything. That's what it says. Yeah, this look, these two came out together, and this is a reconciliation. That's the reconciliation card, the judgment. And they are tied into another energy anyways. And in the look, do not hang out with these toxic people. Do not with the hookup and stuff like that. Because look, it's saying a very important message. You're going to be broke as a joke if you mess with somebody that's toxic from your past. Broke as a joke. And no matter if they act like they have money, you're going to lose it all. So there is unexpected abundance for doing the right thing. So yeah, and this is, I knew this was gonna come out. The reason I picked up this deck is because you're getting a big celebration, a big gift, and I think the big gift is this new energy of this new love, something beautiful and unexpected. But you're being tested because you're a chosen one, so you're being tested to be a good girl and not go with any knucklehead. And once you pass those tests, you'll be closer to this new love. Okay, so that's your reading. So that's your reading. Yeah, because it's unexpected abundance. And all your good energy and stuff is just going to be thrown out the window. Unofficial group chat security, the bodyguard. Remember the bodyguard? The bodyguard. This is very true. I'm making the effort for new love. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's good. You know, that is very good. That's good. You know, there's so much I want to say. You know, there's so much I want to say, but okay, thank you. But yes, making the effort, we see the effort, but I appreciate you being so blunt, you know, and being, you know, putting your feelings out there and stuff, James. So yeah, and I think that goes with the message that we just read, and it's a message for all of us. You know where to find me. Y'all know where to contact me. Y'all know where to find me. You know, because I could only say but so much. You understand? And I could only answer but so much, James. You know what I'm saying? But I like that you're confident. You're like, man, that woman is single and available. I like that you have confidence. But you know how to find me. You know where to reach. You know, unless this is what you do. You come in, you give us happiness, and we welcome it. And you, okay, see you next week, you know. But like I said, because if, you know, people do reach out to me and ask me questions and I'm clear, you know, I give answers. But if not, thank you, because you are, you know, like the the like spicy whatever that happens in our reading as of late. There's some there's some people that are so fun. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. People that watch me for a while, they know what my weaknesses are. Like, people start learning me, unfortunately. You know how I'm a reader? People start reading me. And they know I have an affinity to the silly and the funny, and then people that are on left field. You understand? Because people that are just like regular, normal, that, just a regular, come with the same regular stuff, I don't care about that, because it's like I'm in a whole Aquarius. So I like people that are coming from less people. I can't. I don't know where the chat is, but there's people watching. There's people that are enjoying this show. This is a show that we're putting together. Okay, let me read for my next friend. Okay, so know better. Let's read. Let's get your reading, and that's my last reading for today. Um, unless somebody else wants a reading. I think James is legit in what he's saying. Thank you, Michelle, for that information. Thank you. I listen to my members. You never know. You never know. Listen, what's for you will not pass you by. I'm gonna say that. So this is why I make great, like, to me, my bloopers are hilarious to me. Um, because what's for you will not pass you by. Let me say that. If something is for you, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out, and there's gonna be a way that it works out, and you end up together. If something is for you, and this would be really funny. This would be really funny. But if something's for you, it will not pass you, and they will not give up. They will not give up. Yeah, we watching in real time. We're watching in real time. No, I hear what you're saying, all from what I've seen. Yeah, no, but as you can see, Michelle, I like people's actions. I like people. I like what people say. I marry people's actions with their words. You get me? So it's like, okay, we got wonderful words. We have fantastic words. But, we look at actions also. So we look at it. I marry everything together. So, and for me, I take things lighthearted, and I know when stuff is like cooking, when it's like, oh, something's about to be real. I don't know what the people that are watching are saying. That's right. If something is for you, it will be right in front of you. It will it will be sent from heaven. That's a song, and Jewel knows that song. It will be sent for you, and it's like the reason why I'm laughing is because it could be sent in the wildest of ways. It's like, oh, you think you're reading? You're not reading nothing. Like, this is happening in the background. Like, so that's why I'm laughing, because the universe has a serious sense of humor, and it could be. I'm laughing. Zebra girl is like, whoa. Because I know what my members are thinking. My members are thinking like I don't take stuff seriously, or like like I'm skeptical or whatever. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I'm a reader, of course, and I know energy, but at the same time, you know, um, yeah, I don't say too much. Y'all know who I am. You need James. You need James. Don't play. I don't remember. You James don't play. I don't remember his shirt. That's funny. He's been already a part of my bloopers, and he was in that video, the love bombing video. He made it to the love bombing video. I love thank you. And that's the problem, that I am a silly person. There's certain things my chat knows. There's certain things that normal or regular people don't find funny. Like, I find emojis hilarious, and I like when the people put different things, like, I'm intrigued by that. And a lot of people might find it silly, but anyways. So where is Mo Better Blues? Where's No Better? Where is this person? I want to read for you, and thank you for your super chat. And if he fell asleep, it is what it is, you get me? I never had somebody donate and then fall asleep. But thank you for liking to make me laugh. It's with the right people, it's easy, and that's why I'm laughing. With the right people, it's easy. Okay, there. Are you a gentleman or a lady? Mo better. Um, well, I'm up. Okay. So, did you have a question or a specific question, or just your reading? You just want the regular whatever comes out. That's how we do it. Um, People that watch me, they if you watch me long enough on this channel, like, because I know like James or whoever might have watched me quietly for a while, or like they watch me sometimes, then they jump in. Okay, you're a man. Okay, I just God no better eye. No, no, oh God. So what is your, so I'll just do no better. I'll just do a regular reading of whatever comes out, unless you have a question. Okay, whatever comes out. Okay, he knows how to play this game. How we do that. But you could also have a question. All right. So let's go with, okay, so let's go here. This is my last reading. But as I was saying, if you watch me long enough, you know, like I laugh at certain silly things. Oh, and Jules back. She's like, oh, popcorn. Yeah. Got him out of there. That's so funny. Yeah, look what happened. You know, speaking of getting people out of here, remember Josh? And that was part of the bloopers that time. It was a back and forth, but it's okay. Okay, so let's get some cards. So there's an energy here. Wow. Is it coming? Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see everything that's coming out. Yeah, this is everything that's coming out. Something's faded. Okay. Okay, something's faded. All right, so Mo better. All right. So Mo better. Here's the situation. So we start with this. We start with chaotic energy. So there's like chaos or some problem, some conflict. There's some conflict and unfinished business. So unfinished business is something that's going round and round and round, and a problem that needs to be solved. Okay. Card number 33. So balance is going to be restored in a situation. There's going to be an end. Hold on. What number is this? Oh, thank God. Okay, fine. I was right. So there's going to be an end to conflict. There's a conflict and a problem that is just going, it's just nonstop. Or it's just been swept under the rug, is what I'm getting, and stuff that needs to be solved. So it's going to be solved. There's an ending, period. And the ending might be divine intervention. There's something with a home. There's something with a home. Home needs to be, you know, this has everything in it. Home feeling like home. Home has to feel like home. So there's something with a home. But you know what? You're an intuitive. So you're coming out as a high level, higher power intuitive. So maybe you've been on a spiritual path, or you've been curious, because you have a line, a connection with spirit and your angels and your spirit guides. So whenever you have some type of difficulty, you could just say, I need help, or connect. There's a connection here. There's something distracting you from doing your everyday chores or whatever. There's something that's bothering you. And spirit is saying, yeah, you're like at a fork in the road. So it's like a little stagnant energy for some reason. But you have to compromise in a situation. There's a situation that needs a little bit of compromising, and somebody's going to come. They're trying to, I guess, is almost coming out of conflict, but there's somebody that wants to tell you something but has been hesitant to tell the truth. Okay? So, but the divine is intervening, something is faded. Let me put this here. And then there's a situation where you're imagining how everything could be great, but then there's, you know, the imagination has to be brought to fruition. Let me go. Where am I going? I lost everyone close to me. Everything you're saying, yeah, but just understand one thing. Everything that ends is for a reason. What's for you, as we were saying with James just a few minutes ago, what's for you will not pass you by. Their rejection is God's protection. I know that sounds like a saying, but it's true. this is the type of case when you lose this, when you lose that, when you like, is it me? It's not you, because what's for you will not leave you. It will be there in the morning. It will be there for 10 years. It will be there for this life journey. So because this is coming out, that means you have higher intuition, and you're going to start, you already probably started seeing that these people were not for your higher good. They were toxic. It's what I'm getting is a sense of sadness. Like, I can't believe I'm right. That all along, when you know somebody for so many years, and then you're like, how could this person turn out to be trash? And you knew you were right all along, but people are removed because it's time. You have reached a higher level of understanding and awareness, and they don't resonate with you. They don't match with you anymore. Let me see what's going on. This is somebody's, definitely at a distance. Health, watching out for your health here. You gotta your mental health. I said mental right away. Mind, body, and spirit. Your mental health is of significance here. A talk of making sure that, because you feel like overworked here. It looks like something overworked, and mature man is coming out. Hold on, let me try to clarify some of this stuff. Let me just hold on. I want to see something. Everything you're saying. Thank you. I'm glad it's resonating. I'm glad I got your energy. Thank you for support. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because the conflicts start affecting your stress, and your stress start affecting the way you digest food, the way you process food, and your body. So it affects everything. Happiness and laughing. Yeah, fiery climax. It could be dealings with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but there's like a big Tao moment, and like a big discussion or whatever it is, but it is for your protection. It's just one and done, and the universe is going to knock this out of your life. It's like meeting the final boss, and this is the final frontier, and that's it. Something's got to go out of your life for good. It's a little sad, but it's like you'll be happy in the long run. Your commitment is being tested. How committed are you to the life that you want? This is you imagining the life that you want. And there's like beautiful skies, and everything's beautiful and glorious. So why don't you follow that happiness? And in order to follow that happiness, there's a lot of people that gotta go. Every level that we grow, everybody can't go. That's the merch coming up. That's my merch coming up. Every level you grow, everybody can't go. They can't go. Your commitment's being tested. So the universe is trying to see, how committed are you to the stuff that you want? If you really want that, then we got to send the sanitation crew and the cleanup crew to get all the things that don't belong out of your life. Confidence is your key to success. You may have dealings with a Leo or Leo energy. Conclusions, don't feel like something's going to be bad. Conclusions are within reach. Don't feel like, the outcome is just going to be all bad. I'm going to be lonely. No. Get that out of the way. Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius energy, I have to read the signs that come out. Look at the bigger picture. You have peace. You'll have peace. Peace is, you can't put a price on peace. Your dreams need a practical plan. So this goes with this. Your dreaming stuff, it's time to manifest. So you need to write it down. You need to write down your manifestations or your dreams, and then research, YouTube University or whatever. Start researching how to get different streams of abundance, different things. Oh, thank you, Zebra Girl. Everything. Yeah, thank you. Believe in the impossible. Something's you about to see a miracle. You are about to see a miracle. Remember, it's darkest before the light. Right before you about to give up, then something happens. You were supposed to be here. We were supposed to do this. This was supposed to happen. Everybody wins, okay? This was supposed to be here, because whatever we say here, you got a community that's supporting you, of friends that you may not know right there. Everybody's being positive in the chat with this community. My channel is about grown and sexy, cute, good vibes and stuff like that. So these people, they're loving your reading. Everybody's, saying this is a powerful message. It's when you have all this chaos, it's affecting your health, everything's affecting you, and then a miracle happens because the universe said enough. And this is fated, the fated intervention. So this is like an intervention. Enough. You're about to see a miracle where you have no choice and say, dang, I can't believe how something worked out. Believe in the impossible, and that's one of the hardest things. Even though it's emotional, it's gonna be like a little. Just hold on, put your seatbelt through the ride, because right after this ride, there's something really fantastic coming up. Communication is your key to success. Let people know how you feel, and don't hold back. Don't hold back. Let me see what this is saying. Final messages. Just show up, Aries, Leo, all the fire signs. Yeah. Thank you. It's never too late to make your life better, right? Decisions, the need for clarity. The clarity is going to come to you. There's clarity that's going to come. You're sacrificing now. You're sacrificing letting go of this, doing that. You're sacrificing now for something better. Spirit is saying release them. Release doubt. Release. There's a bunch of stuff that needs to be released. You need to release, like the not believing in a miracle, but release everything, negative people. Just let go. Surrender. Balance is going to be restored. You're going to start seeing 333, threes and fives. 333. Watch out for synchronized numbers. 3 3s, repeating numbers. And you're in evaluation. So this is what's happening. You're doing inventory because you came out as a high intuitive. Even if you don't believe in yourself, I see it here. It's here. It will not come out. So, Brooklyn girl, how you doing? You are high intuitive, so you're evaluating what doesn't belong, and you already said what doesn't belong and who doesn't belong. Passionate, and after all the rain and the storm, there's a beautiful rainbow. So there's a connection here. There's a love connection or some type of partnership here. 3 3 3s, yeah. Hi, Brooklyn girl. Yeah, there's some. Okay, so there's somebody that's going to want a reconciliation, but you were separated from them, okay? You were separated on purpose. It was for your protection. Sometimes we don't know what we want or what's better for us. And when you try to work and stay together and it didn't work, and no matter how much you try, it's not going to work. When the universe says enough is enough, you can make all the plans in the world to meet with someone and it never works out anymore because that's it. The door is shut. The door is shut. So you were put in separation on purpose with this person, and Spirit is saying you gotta trust and don't give up, because you're about to see some type of miracle. Keep an open mind. The person that you end up with is going to be a different culture or background or something. There's something here. Yeah, there's something here that's this new flirty energy, a new, and this is somebody new with a new culture, religious background and stuff like that. You're doing the law of attraction right now. Forgive and learn, but you have to purge out the forgive and free yourself from. I think the jail is yourself, your mind of being stuck in all the pain and all the hurt. Get fresh air, do sound baths, listening sounds, relaxing sounds. Get sunlight, get rain. If there's rain, go outside. And in the full moons and new moons, make sure you go and spend some time out as well, because there's a need to purge out some really hurtful energy. Free yourself from yourself. Free yourself from yourself. You're attracting this. Oh, wow. No, this is your message. Release an ex. Look, this. There's somebody that hurt you to your core, and that will make you not believe in love anymore. And trust me, I've been there, got the t-shirt and the postcard. So I know what that's like. But when you release all this chaos, this person is not good for your health. Respectfully, I have to say, they're not good for your health. So stay firm in being clear and being by yourself or whatever the situation is, because this person is not good for your health. But then, and there's an attachment. So detach, because there's an attachment. Respectfully, I feel like you're still connected because you're playing the energy in your mind over and over, playing the movie of the hurt, playing the movie of the pain. So how you doing, Erica? Remember Erica, how you doing? So don't have the obsessive energy. There's laughter, and there's a person that is funny and is balanced. 3 a lot of threes in your reading, and there will be somebody that's committed regardless. And I know it's like a lot of starting over because you're thinking of everything. There's children, there's this and that, But yeah, this feels like love, like relationship. Um, and what else? Final message back here. Okay, final message. Hi Erica, nice that you made your soul tribe. You met your, you missed, you tell her what she's missed. She missed a couple of little recognition. So no better, more better, more better. You know, I'm tempted to keep saying more better, which means it's gonna get better, better and better and better. I'm better, I'm better. Everything's gonna be. So you're gonna be recognized for your hard work and admiration for your hard work. You're gonna start getting recognition for your gift or your work. I don't even know how to pass. You have a past life connection coming in. You have somebody that is a soulmate because this energy that you just came from is a twin flame, and twin flames is always a breakup. And there's one person that's not learned their lessons in love, and then there's a person that has. And success is coming to you. You have to believe it. It's right in the time when you were about to give up, and success is here. So success when you walk away, because this has been staring at me, and I wasn't even gonna pick this up. Success when there is somebody that's gonna be committed, you're gonna be in shock. But you have to go through the steps, you know, of isolation, because you got to gain your power back. You would have never let this person get away with all the stuff that they got away with. You have to get back to your strong self. And ask your angels when things get really rough or whatever, just say, help me, somebody help me. You know, just ask for help. And divine timing, you're in the perfect divine. It already took over your life. The universe, God is taking over, because there was a lot of injustices. And look, as I break the deck again, it's telling me the same thing. Success. I keep breaking the deck and it's saying success. And being recognized for your work. I feel like a lot of people take advantage, respectfully. It's not, because it's like being recognized. And it's just a lot of energy. So just remember this, believe in the impossible. Feel free to watch. And energies are always changing. That's your reading. Energies are always changing. Be sure to get back, you know, when you want another reading. We'll be here. And many blessings to you. And nice to meet you. And best of wishes for you. Thank you. All right. So those are all our readings. Did they catch Erica up? Oh, just coming in from choir practice. Oh, and went to dinner. Went to get dinner. That's so nice. Nice little dinner. I hope it's a great dinner. Oh, James is back. James is like, you know what? The way you wait patiently for me to do my readings, that's so funny. Yeah, James is greeting. No, are you done? Brooklyn girl, I'm doing super chat readings. Uh, super chat. Yeah, today is super chat readings. Well, we do super chat readings. Um, so Erica, member Erica. So the memberships, you know, they get their readings. So Erica, that I just did my last reading, so I didn't know if you wanted a reading while we're here, you know, or if you're good money. Yeah, super chat, $5 donation. A reasonable, extremely reasonable price. I know I'm not keeping that price for a long time. Very inexpensive, reasonable, I think, price. No, I know that for a fact. Um, resonated for you. Oh, that's so nice. Look at the community you're in. Look at the community you just walked into. Uh, know better. And you know better. So, uh, yeah, everybody's, you know, I want a message from spirit. Okay, very nice. Um, cloudy day. All the greetings. So, the Brooklyn girl, Brooklyn. Shout out to New York City. I'm from the East Coast too. Um, see, you pick up. See, for the people that are trying to get to know me, they like writing it down. Okay, wait a minute. East Coast. Okay, likes to laugh. we had you know, a nice little situation earlier, Erica. You know, it got a little spicy, as always. It got a little spicy from New York. New York, New York. Yep. So, okay. So, we're reading for our member, Erica. And like we said, I think we answered Brooklyn's question. Brooklyn girl. Yeah, Brooklyn girl. So, when I read, "Are you done?" I just keep hearing, "Are you finished or are you done?" Yeah, it got spicy. Or they didn't catch you up, or they're being polite. They're being like nice and like quiet or whatever. Let's see what people saying. DJ, I actually live in Miami, but my heart is always in New York. Okay, all right. Muy caliente. That's zebra girl. And, oh, they thought it was a little warm. Yeah, it was a little. It was. Did get hiccup. I did get hiccup. Laughing, zebra girl. Did that happen? Oh, it's reading. Erica's reading last time. Oh yes, yes. Thank you, Michelle. Absolutely, we have to do her reading. Oh my God. Oh, ain't no way. Come on, let's get popping. Come on, girl. You ready, Erica? Come on, let's get it on and popping. Let's get it together. Okay, yeah, cause last time. Oh dear Lord. Okay, obligations. A lot of obligations. All right, where I want to go? Let me go somewhere. Let me go somewhere. But I'm always drawn to like when it's your readings. I'm always drawn to like to be digging in for different cards. So we're doing. You came right on time, Erica, because I had just finished doing the last reading. Oh, it got a little. It's, yes, muy calientísimo, right? Muy caliente es calientísimo. Yeah, it got calientísimo. If you know, you know. You do you rewatch, Erica? Do you rewatch? Never had a reading before. Only if you knew how right you were about everything. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. No better. Just hugs. But thank you so much because that means a lot to me. That's confirmation for me, and I appreciate that so much because I don't know the people I read for. Like I have no clue. I don't even see anybody's pictures except for a few people, Erica, Michelle's, and Mr. James. But so for you to say that, it's like, thank you. I appreciate it a lot because I was channeling you. I was channeling whoever the other person, and channeling means like I'm acting like them. I don't know. So it's a message that came, and it was your message. So I'm happy that it was a great resonating message. Thank you. Yeah, maybe you can join us and join the membership and just members, they get their readings kind of, it's part of the membership package. um just you see what I'm talking about? This is why my freedom, my freedom. I see you, James. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. It's kind of hard to keep an empress, you know, doing, following protocols. The clarification from the Foxy can be awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle, for saying that. Because, listen, if not, these people will not come back, Because I was like, because there's people that I read, they don't say anything. I've already been experienced. I've read people in person. And when I do my show, sometimes I do like, 5-minute like reading or stuff like that. And there's people that show no feelings. I know how to look past that. There's people that are laughing and I know they're crying on the inside. So it's like I learned, I used to just be looking at their faces and just be confused by their faces instead of tapping into my intuition. So I learned to just tap into what is the feeling that I'm getting. And when I do that, then I'm like, I don't even need to see you. I don't even know you. So that's where the message is a direct message. I appreciate that. Free. She has to be free, beautifully free. Oh, they gonna learn. Okay. That's so funny. So yeah, you're getting a little preview, Erica, of what you missed. You really got me here when you was talking about our calling. That's when I thought you was talking to me. Yeah, listen, the way it works, Brooklyn girl, nice to meet you, is if I'm reading for someone, first of all, this has happened many times. There's another content creator that came in the reading to say hi, and all of a sudden he got very emotional because he thought it was his exact reading. And I was talking about buying a house. It's a house situation, and he was like, no, 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 this happened to me yesterday, and I was, trying to get a house, and we couldn't, and blah blah. So um, the message could be for several people, and you gotta grab whatever is happening. Because remember, we're on a spiritual path. I may be ahead, I may be behind, but we're on the same path. So somebody's gonna be where you are right now. There's a group of people right there. There's a group of people over here. There's a group of people up ahead, and there's a group of people just starting. So they're going through the same similar situations. You know. All right. So let's see. Definitely rewind. You have to rewatch. You have to rewatch. I mean, so I'm like, they're turning me into a soap opera. Their favorite Netflix show. It's like a rom com. It's like a reader meets a soulmate. Show. That's what they were trying to do. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. I enjoyed it though. I laughed. I enjoyed it. All right, so let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Why isn't this in the resistance? Okay, so I'm gonna say everything that comes out, as always. Um, the first card that I pulled was Daydream. Daydream is like, living in two different places. Daydream is imagining the life that you want, the exact life that you want, and then the other side of you is saying, Lord have mercy, how am I gonna get there? So it's time to continue. Now, the reason why I say continue, I'm saying continue, is because this was in the resistance position. And this is normally not in the resistance. That means, I don't really read reversals, but it was in the reversal. Illumination means having a direct connection with spirit. Now, what this means is you do have a direct connection with spirit, but sometimes respectfully, because this is going into the inner crevices, the private parts of your mind, where you're like, what in the world is happening and when, right? So that's like questioning what's happening. Moments of weakness, and that's normal. That's perfectly understood and normal, because it's like, when it's so quiet, it's like, what the heck is going on? Like, you see abundance, you see moments of celebrations, remember, when it's a breakthrough, and this is, I'm going to say the same thing that I said before, before you came, because it's your message. So I got to say the same thing. There's a message that was said earlier, part that is your part. So the part is, keep working, keep going, don't give up. It's darkest always before the light. And there's a lot of temptation. It's like when you have a breakthrough, you're gonna start laughing, because you're gonna be like, ain't no way all this money's coming, ain't no way, I can't believe I'm buying a house, I can't believe it's happening, I can't believe it. Like, you're gonna start laughing, because the universe, when it explodes abundance, it's almost like I feel a guilt trip, a guilty confirmation here. I feel like a guilty, and I said guilty confirmation because I feel like it's already a confirmation, when you almost feel like, and I'm getting too deep, like, do I deserve this? I can't believe I'm getting all this stuff. Or, you're worthy. I'm going to just say you're worthy. You're worth it. All right? I'm going to just say that, because ironically, right next to that is delight. It's great times. It's celebrations and happiness. Right next to it. Birds might act a certain way with you. Birds might act a certain way with you. White butterflies too. But birds, you may see them in pairs or together, or you might see a bird where it tries to kind of look at you and then it disappears. It's like, and you may even say, what is your message? What's the message? Are you trying to tell me something? Who is it? Is it somebody that passed away? What's going on? So just remember that part. Lady Foxy going on a coffee date. Let you know how it goes. I can't do it. Oh dear Lord. The chat went wild. Okay, great. So Spirit is saying be open to messages and downloads that you get in the new moons and the full moons. There's gonna be like information every time there's a new moon or full moon, and even before then. Community. You have a new people. There's people being replaced. There's a new partner, new friends, new everything. So just know that. Embrace the energy of peace. Embrace the new energy that's coming, and there's a lot of potential. So your life is being simplified, and you probably like this is kind of boring, but boring is good. You might say good and boring at the same time. We're just like, dag, I need more excitement, because I feel the excitement needing to happen. Remember the butterflies that I was just talking about? Okay, so white butterflies go around you. So your spirit guides are around you. People that pass away, just getting your attention through birds or butterflies just going around you. White butterflies specific, but it doesn't have to be. But that's something strong. That's something strong. Let's see where we want to go. Where do we want to go? All right, let's see. Boring is good. Yeah, yeah. And that's why I have those thoughts, because it's like boring, good, boring, good, and you keep saying that, like, oh, I guess boring is good after all. It's like a simpler life. It is an energy of reminiscing when you were turned up, when you were like maybe a teenager or something. You were like all the way lit, and you're like, man, I was dangerously lit. So I'm getting that. I'm channeling now. Like I put myself in some situations. It's like only God saved me from my litness. All right, so let's see. Get a snack and a beverage. Yeah, this sounds good. So there is a celebration. There's happiness and celebration. Like I said to you before, delight, delight this. So there's celebrations, but there's a decision that you have to make. And you have a lot of obligations. So Spirit is saying just prioritize. There's a lot of obligations. And there's a celebratory event or something going on here. Wedding anniversary was, oh, blessings. Yeah, yes, be careful. So also there's a twin flame energy. There's a twin flame, so that go, these two came out together, this twin flame. And the obligations, it's like you need to create a routine or a calendar or something, or a little to-do list where you say, okay, I got to do this week. And I was saying that to Anjul, a to-do list, and give yourself a round of applause every time you knock something out of the list, even if you didn't get to everything this week. But going back to this twin flame, that you have a decision to make with a twin flame. A twin flame it is toxic, right? And they might be in a state where they're like, girl, you're single, I'm single, let's just get together. I know I'm a little toxic, but I'm all you got, type of thing. Do not fall for that. And I don't know, look, the energy of peace. Peace is a gift. So release, let's read this together. Release grudges, wounds, release negative feelings, and let's pray for your strength. Balance, 333, okay? Somebody might be confessing some truth, but side note, there's a new opportunity here. I'm saying a lot. Let me just see something else. Let me look over here. I've been doing that. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. One. Oh. Wait, who is? It's with you. Okay. Yes. Yes. I understand why they're saying sweet, because that's perhaps the butterfly or the birds. And I know this is a tough message because I do mediumship stuff, dibble and dabble. So it feels like this is the part that is hard. Like permission to move on, and also guiding you in your decisions to be with someone. Like your intuition is yourself and your spirit guides and your team telling you and making sure you don't fall into a never-ending story, right? The never-ending story with the twin flame. So they're guiding you and giving you permission and sending you. You know what is your ancestors and your spirit guides do? They send you a person. They put feelings and impressions in you to go to some place, to not give up, and then you meet new people. And when it's for you, look, you're a high intuitive, and I knew this would come out. You're one of us. You're one of us. You do what I do, but you may do it different or be at a different stage. So you know better, and you can feel certain things. You are going to be gifted ultimate happiness for everything you've been through. I you, there's a celebration beyond just an event, beyond just a celebration. They're cooking something serious. Okay, they're cooking something serious. There's a change in the wind. 555. There's something. Look, and this is, by the way. Look, I don't want to get too trippy, but this looks like from heaven, right? They look like they're in the clouds, right? So the same thing, and you got my favorite card next, and this is all I need. This is all I need for you. So it feels like from heaven. Oh my God, this is gonna freak you out, Erica, because I've never really noticed this. Erica, are you paying attention? Just I need your confirmation before I show you something that is fantastic. The chat is gonna go crazy, and anybody that got to this point in this video is just gonna gasp for air. Okay? Oh dear Lord. I'm sorry, but I got to give you the message. There's somebody in the sky. I want you guys to see. There's somebody orchestrating this soulmate to come into your life, and they're making sure they pick and they help you find the right person. There's somebody that, and you know who it is, because it's yes. Yes and yes. The person you just mentioned. I've never seen that. I'm going to show you guys again. There's somebody in the sky. There's somebody, because I was just talking about birds. Because spirit, people that pass away, they communicate through animals, so things that you're not afraid of. And birds are usually like, oh, they're so cute, they're just flying. And a lot of people are not afraid of birds as they are with like another animal. So there's somebody orchestrating your spirit guide, and it's like the person that loved you here is still finding you someone. And because you got this card too, serendipity, which means there's a series of weird events that are happening because there's your team. You got a strong team. I'm going to pull from these cards because you have a strong team. Yeah, this is crazy. He's sending you someone. There's somebody, and he's not alone. So they're watching everything. They're with you, and you can feel it. And because with you, I said I was drawn to say birds, and just, whenever you get if you see them, just give me the confirmation. I don't need it because I know what's gonna happen. Animals, when you look at their faces, they look like they're telling you a message. You're a high intuitive. Whoa, amazing. Yes. Yeah, you're nature's healing power. Go outside to be closest and feel that warmth. And this gets trippy. I don't want to get too, I'm going to wrap up your reading, but I don't want to, I'm just doing a really good reading also because we had technical problems. But not to say anything, but there might be areas sometimes where it feels cold and it feels warm, like a warm hug. So that's all spirit. That's a spirit. Nothing to be afraid, but nature's healing power. So there's a tree or something, a place where you can go where you feel closeness or you feel okay. There is power in prayer. Continue to manifesting is praying. Psychic journaling. You should keep track of the psychic things that happen to you. But there's something with flowers. There's something with flowers where it feels like you're close to love or healing through flowers. I just take that how it resonates. This is special. And yeah, be outside. You're being drawn to being outside. You heal through breathing. By the way, for everybody in the chat, when you're stressed, it's all about breathing. Your breathing can connect you with meditation. When you breathe a certain pattern and you keep doing it, guided meditation, you can check those out on YouTube where people tell you. There's a voice, like a peaceful voice that tells you, okay, breathe in, think about this, what is the most important, guided meditation. It could help you. And here is the bird. You saw me shuffle this. So this is your reading, whether it happened already or it's going to happen. Look out for the birds and let me know about the birdies, okay? Let me know about the birds because spirit is communicating with you through birds. And I know I'm not crazy because I'm saying it because I'm getting it. They're yelling at me in my head to tell you, to tell you. So there's birds. It's an impression. So when you look at them, it's telepathic. You're gonna feel what the message is, and sometimes you're gonna be like, I don't know what the message is. I don't know why you're looking at me, but it feels good. Something feels good, right? So just yeah, absolutely real. And there's a bird sitting on my car looking at me. I'm asleep. See, this is the part that I get scared. this, no, she did not just confirm. There is a bird sitting on my car. I said the stuff about the birds, but you know why I picked this? Because I was like, I know she needs pictures. Spirit, give me some pictures. So where should I go? Let me get here because people need the pictures. I'm getting this stuff from somewhere because I feel it right here. I feel like an urgency to tell you stuff that I didn't make up, you know? So divine nudges. Spirit is gonna nudge you and let you know. You're finding feathers, you're finding coins, you're finding everything to let you. And here goes the butterflies. This deck is full. This deck is you're linking to spirit. So look, take it how it resonates because there's somebody in spirit. Okay, it could be the man, it could be the woman, but there's somebody in spirit. You linking through spirit, and you know the stuff that happens to you, the feathers and all that stuff says you're not alone, and they're bringing you to because you're so grateful. That's what I was also saying. So let me see. Yeah, okay, so that's the power of empathy, and your audience, by the way. So you have the gift of hearing things, you know, and it might be like they say your name, or you might hear your name or something being said by your child or something, or some familiar voice, or it could be your own voice. I'm gonna leave it there because it's gonna get crazy, but you have that gift. So if you have the gift of the hearing, the clairaudience gift, that means that whenever you're doubting or you need confirmation, like, hey, when am I going to have a breakthrough or something, just ask and it'll bring you some type of answer or comfort. All right, so remember this. Happy Serendipity, one of my favorite movies. Check it out. It's a series of unfortunate events. By the way, in this movie, just to end it with a rom-com, since we've been having rom-com, thank you, James, romantic comedy energy, right? In this movie, they went through hell. There's soulmates that met. Because it's love at first sight, what you're having. But they met, and they couldn't find each other. And they went through hell on earth trying to find each other until the point where you almost give up. Like the person, it's not for me. Warm embrace, the same thing I was saying. Something's going to feel like a warm embrace. And yeah, you're attracting a lot of people. But not everybody can go. Friends and family issues will be solved, by the way. So in that movie, it was like they gave up. They gave up. They gave up. They're like, then soulmates don't exist. And so that applies to you, I feel, respectfully, where you just like, okay, it's okay if I'm by myself because I can't no more. And then something happens. Something happens. So I'm glad I was able to make up with a great reading the technical difficulties. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, because this message, I didn't make this up. Where'd I get it from, right? So your spirit team is with me, telling me, my spirit team, something's happening. The magic of the mystery of psychic ability, okay? So that was your reading, Erica. Phenomenal. You know, we could go deeper, but it is what it is. It's the message you needed now. It's a message you needed now. And be sure to check out the other messages, with the finance and everything of the shorts that I did. But with this message, this is the urgent. And that's the thing why people do personal readings, because the urgency comes, the urgent message. Even though I do general readings and shorts for everybody, but when it's your personal reading, it starts sounding for you. Ask all the people. And Jewel got a different reading. Zebra girl, all the people that got a reading. Michelle's reading was different. Everybody, it just changes. The mood is different. So everybody got their reading. So who's Christopher? Hey, hi. You are on fire. Thank you so much, Christopher. Oh, that's what they were saying. Thank you. And I love the silent watchers of people that come to the forefront and say hello to us. We're good folks. We are harmless. Thank you for saying that. That's wonderful words. So that that I guess Spirit wanted you guys to see what I do with mediumship. I don't call myself a medium, and people say, "How dare you not?" But I don't really say I'm a medium. I have mediumship moments, but I do connect with spirit, um, and you know, sometimes the other side, the other side. I just don't say it that way, but I have those things because you guys are seeing it. I'm like talking about a random bird. I'm like, no, this bird is gonna be with her because it comes in my heart so deeply. Like, tell her, and in my head, this is what goes on behind the psychic reader, right? A person that's authentic, not a scammer, right? It's like it's yelling at me, birds, 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 and it won't stop, right? And then it tells me exactly they're communicating. There's somebody that's coming in the form of a bird that is a person that won't leave her energy. So then I have to say it. I have to say there's somebody that does not play about you, does not play about you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's awesome. So yeah, so there, we have those type of moments where I can read, and you saw it in real time, because that's why I have to show the cards. The cards guide me, but it comes from me first sometimes, like the intuition, because people are like, how does it work? Because out of nowhere I'll say some random stuff, then the cards show up, so then you say, wait, how did that happen? Because the decks are like 78, 80 cards, so it's like I break it and it's your message. So it's like you need the visual, the people need the visual, so to believe. So, and that's fine, that's fine, because that makes me feel good when you have your visuals and you're like, dag, we either doing magic trick or something. Nah, it's just psychic connection. Welcome, thank you. So it wasn't ready to deliver this message last week. It wasn't for last week, right, Michelle? Michelle's telling nothing but cold hard facts. It was more urgent this week. So if she needed it a little bit last week, it was like, nah, she's gonna be all right. She's busy this week. But this is where the urgency came from, and that's why, like, you know, I don't know what you want to do, Erica, because you could be doing what we do, like, or some sort of healing. You're definitely a high level healer. So, uh, yeah, that's good. Had a woodpecker following me and talking to me all week. Right. Now, when I say stuff like that, people think I'm crazy. No, and it's not. And listen, it gets even crazier than that, because it could be like, you could be walking one day and then a deer that's crossing the road just looks at you. And it's like, those are not random things, and you're not crazy. That means, because I had a reading like that where I said that to somebody. I said, I say stuff like that. I say trippy things, I say trippy things. So, and they were like, they believed because they said, yes, that happened to them. So thank you, Erica, for confirming when you were like, there's a bird outside of my freaking car. Because I'm like, there's somebody that's not, it's like having a partner that you don't see, but they're there. So there's somebody that's, they're protecting you from God knows all the stuff that they have been protecting you from. So that's why we always have to be thankful. You literally have to thank the universe, God, and everything, and just be like, thank you for what you deliver me from. God only knows. There's people that did not, that have been in serious situation, that have whatever, and it's like God spared you from God knows what, from a bunch of stuff. So it's like you were spared. Also got chills. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn girl. Right at the end, and the most powerful, yeah. Yeah, it just gets, and I, what I like about the different types of readings is that you could see what we do, like what we do, and how you could see it's different people's energies. Like I said, there's people that just say the same thing for everybody, and some people's messages are the same. But when you see the energy changing, and like, nah, her reading was something else. Her reading was, you can see everybody what they need to add to cart. So, And last week we couldn't do a reading so bad with internet problems that I literally had to record it. And because she's a member, I gave it to her in her membership, in the membership lounge, and I couldn't do her reading. I tried 4 times to do her reading, 4 different lives. I literally went live 4 times, and it wasn't working because it was meant to be today, because there's a bunch of people right now in the background that are witnessing this and seeing stuff, and I'm glad that people were able to get chills and see what it is that we do here. Thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, Erica, and fame and fortune, and that 37 number. You watching 37, right? You seen 37? You see 37, right? 37, 37s. 37. I'm just, it's like a broken record. That's why I'm laughing, because it be tripping me out too. 37. 37. That's connected. Connection. And you know what? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, 37. No, yeah, you are the best. Thank you. Yeah, because it's making me say 37. It's the 37 is crazy. It's like you see a lot of 37s, like it rains. It's just out of control. 37 is wild. It's a wild combination to see. Yeah, always. That's crazy. That's funny. 37. Yeah, 3. Well, when you break that down, 3 is always balance and change. Change but balance. And new starts. Remember in the members lounge, and it's $5 to be a member, $4.99. In the members, yeah, I got all the videos on the numbers, the synchronicities. If you need to rewind and find out what does 3 means, 3 means a new start, new way, a new life. 7 is highly intuitive. So highly intuitive and fame together, they mean fame and fortune, public recognition, being different. So highly intuitive gifts, psychic abilities. So of course. And I forgot what your life path number is, but you can remember. I think I wasn't ready to send the new person until after the anniversary. Message was blocked. Now it's on. The way that card, that card chat. First of all, there was a lot of trippy things in Erica's reading, but that card with the person's face in the cloud. That this is why. Man, I used to be a super scary cat, and I still have those moments where I used to be afraid of my gift, because there's certain things that I already knew. Like when we would drive somewhere, I'm like, I've been here. I know this place. It just so familiar. It's like going back to a house that you grew up in. So I'm like, why do I know this place? It's the first time we ever been here, me and my family. So they thought I was nuts. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. Michelle, you on the money with that. And and Jewel, yeah, and Jewel, everybody, all the friends are here. Like, I'm glad you guys were able to witness that. I don't know who from the members were here, but my where's the 7 necklace? 7, yeah, 33, 7, 7, 7. Yeah. That's a divine number, Sister Michelle. Yeah. Yes. Yellow door control. So, and don't forget the clairsentient. If you want to look that up, Erica, because you're a clairsentient. Erica has like a lot of us have our own gifts, our psychic gifts. Everybody has psychic gifts, but it's just telling you stuff, because those are the private moments that. But it had to come out, like the hearing your name and stuff. That card had me on the edge of my seat. Oh, I couldn't imagine what Erica was feeling. Oh, with the person's face in the cloud. Thank you for your. Yeah, I think I shook the chat. I think whoever's watching got shook tonight. Like they. It was crazy. I'm not like, I'm trying to kind of temper my energy, because I don't want to just stand up and scream, but because it was like, and this is the thing. So to teach you a little bit about what we do, right? I could look at this card 1,000 times. God knows how many readings I've had with the same card. And one day I'll be drawn for somebody's reading to just look over here. at something, and you might see this as clouds, but I might see it as something else. So that's how it works. I might look at this, and that's how you know you're an intuitive, because it's like I'm looking at this, but I could look at this feather and be like, nah, this is like money's about to rain on you or something, you know. So it's like whatever comes to my head. Now, what the stuff that used to come to my head, I used to be like, I'm not saying that. That sounds weird. Why should I talk about birds, you know? And then I did an experiment. I was like, let me say the random stuff that's coming to my mind, because I didn't know what was my emotions and what was the message that I had to give to the people. I thought those were just my intrusive thoughts. So, you know, I started saying the random stuff. And every time I said the random stuff, people were like, oh my God, they're screaming. They're like I said in the ladies' reading this week, green paint, green paint. And she was like, my mom used to always want to paint a room green. She said, you have to manifest money with green on. So I said that, and that made her totally cry, because it's like, nah, there's no way you would have known that. So, but yeah, I'm glad y'all all right, Michelle, because that's real. And that Jewel, all the friends, the Soul Tribe, and she came in right in time because she could have missed us. Yeah, that's interesting. It was all the emojis she puts. It's like, no, when you told me that there was a bird outside of your car, I was like, because if I don't say it, so chat, if I don't say it, it just keeps getting, and that's why I said, when you have something in your mind, and I teach you, like if you have a voice in your, a whisper that says, start a new business, start a new job, or leave that job, the whispers keep getting louder. And you could ignore this. People ignore it for months, for years, you know, and they're just like, nah, it's not an intrusive thought. You understand? So for me, it's 20 times. So if I have to say something about a tree, it just keeps saying tree. I'll pick up a deck and I can't concentrate because it's just saying stop. You got to talk about a tree. So it's it's a show. Um, and the camera and that person was so clear. Oh, because I was trying to put it right. I was like, I don't think they could see it. So I inadvertently I made it so close that it just became crazy and freaky. The clouds always speak to me. Yeah, the clouds. There's messages everywhere. Remember that. There's messages in cloud. You might go to your favorite restaurant that you've been there 1,000 times, and the waitress might tell you something, or the wait person might tell you something when you're like, that sounded strange. That somebody's telling me a message, you know? So messages come from everywhere. Don't get tripped out, you know. I always felt when my dad passed, he appears to me as a yellow butterfly. Right. And that's how they come, because you're not, they're gentle. My sister passed, I said she's a star in the sky, and then when my niece passed, she's dragonfly. I don't know. And that's what it is. That's what it is. And I'm sorry that you lost, you know, a lot of your family members, but you know, you many healing energies for you. Um, Whatever you feel, you're not crazy. You guys, you have to start saying we're not crazy. we're that should be a merch. We're not crazy. We're just intuitive. You know. So because um, what you feel is correct. They're making you. They're connecting. You're linking with spirit. This was insane in a great way. The whispers become louder. The whisper. That's why I keep saying the whispers become louder if you ignore it. Now, me, y'all seeing it in real time because I'm telling you what's happening. Some readers don't tell you. I'm telling you what's happening. When sometimes when I feel like somebody betrays someone, right? And I'm talking about a cheater. Some people's energy that are cheating is like, man, this is a fool, whatever. But there's some hurt that is so powerful that I'm an empath, so I can feel the actual pain in my chest where it's like you can't hardly breathe because you're like so devastated that you're like disgusted, about to just go crazy, can't hardly breathe. So you know, sometimes we get those type of intuitive impressions. If somebody has back pain, sometimes I'm like, oh, my hands itching, or just they've seen it. They've seen my nose itching like crazy. So I have like those, and I used to be like, no, it's just an itch. Yo, your nose been itching for 45 minutes, bro. Like what? What are you doing? You know. So after a while, because you know, I've been in a state in the earlier times of my intuition where when I was super young kid, I knew that I was fighting it. So I was like, no, it's just this. I had an explanation for everything because I was too scared to think that I was different. Because people call it like, oh, you're a witch, you're this, you're that. It's not that. This is a gift. They talk about gifts in the Bible too. So you got the message for Erica. Honored to be a witness. I'm so glad you came today. Because Michelle, you're like a little bit new, not so new, but it's like to witnesses, because there's no explaining that one. That's a beautiful one. And I'm glad. Listen, Spirit showed in and showed out. They were like, oh, you didn't get your reading, watch this, we're gonna do a superstar show for you. So anniversary, and that's when you needed it the most. That's what Michelle was saying. Because that's an emotional time, and I could just imagine, because those are great memories. There's people that it's like, man, I can't stand my such and such, but you don't have. That was a great memory, and that was for a short time, for a period of time. And it's hard not to question God and the universe when stuff happens, and that's the hardest thing, man. That's one of the hardest things, to just not question it. But you can find happiness and love again, and a great smile, a great connection. It could happen again. And it's so funny, because I've read for people, and I've seen people that when that happens, they lose someone that was good. The person that comes in, they don't play about them, and they act almost like the person that left. So it's not exactly a replacement, but kind of like, not to trip you out even further, but that usually happens, where the person's like, they take over from what the person was doing. So um it's energy. I can see auras and bad things attached to people. Excellent. Everybody has, and maybe we can do that in the membership. Talk about that. Powerful. One love. I'm so, Erica. I'm so glad you, Miss Erica. Your timing. Let me tell you something. You're completely. The reason why I'm smiling is because you're completely driven by force, by your angels and spirit guides, and you have such a team. I don't even know how many. It just feels like a lot, like three, like five, or whatever. And they literally bring you in the perfect time. You're so synchronized that when you go, let's say, in the kitchen, it's like, look at the time, because it almost feels like you start going in the kitchen at the same time, or you do dishes and you finish at the same time, and it's like always at the same time. So that's why I know you're so synchronized. It's gonna start being funny, and that happens to all of y'all. We were talking about synchronization. When you get real far in synchronization, like, you're like, ain't no way I just finished doing dishes, and it might be a number that you keep seeing, like 22, 37, and it becomes comical. So it's like, what's going on? Indeed, and I don't question at all. Good, good. Yeah, it's that. Then you're at a high frequency, higher than a lot of us, a lot of people. When you could have something happen like that and you don't question, that's why your story's gonna have a happy ending, man. Cause that's the hardest thing, man. Oh, Zebra Girl. Oh yeah, Zebra Girl's here. That's all you can ask for. Yeah, I believe in you. That's a powerful statement. This is my second live, and I'm convinced I have my ring for you. Yeah, yeah. Or you could. We do super chats. We donate $5 for a reading, but it's you could be a member. A membership is like makes more sense, because then you guarantee, if you're gonna watch my channel and stuff, then it's like, if you gonna be on it, then it's like, okay, if I'm gonna be connected to this channel, then I'm gonna want my readings, because you know my price for my reading is way higher. My price is the regular price, basically kind of like the regular price for reading, because when I do a personal, these are 5-minute readings, 10-minute readings. Sometimes I go a little minutes over, but when I do personal readings, like when people book me for personal reading, it's like 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes like an hour and 5 minutes, little minutes over. And it's like just for the person. So they get so much stuff that they got to write it down. It's so much information that comes out. And more questions than they have get answered. Like if they come with 2 questions, it's like 50,000 questions get answered. So it's like, it's a lot. Caregiver he passed. That's a blessing for that. That's a blessing that comes with that, man. That's a blessing. That's true love, Erica. That's true love. And how do you think you're gonna get rewarded for doing such a kind act? You get me? Beautiful evening. Thank you. I'm so happy that all that our members, and shout out to the other members. We have other members. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to all the other members that they don't make it to all the stuff, but they're there. They watch there's some of our members watch the stuff when they have time because they got busy schedules. They pay for the membership and they watch and they enjoy and they leave me a comment like, oh, okay, this was very good. I wrote some notes, you know. Me and held my hand. That's Erica. You have been through stuff that a lot of people don't even know what that's like. That is a shocking thing to go through. That is, and some people have gone through that. So like I said, what do you think the reward is for and pat yourself in the back, chat, everybody, because I get also an energy of like, sometimes when you are, when you do something bad or whatever, or you just argue with someone or tell somebody, curse somebody, and then you're like, man, I feel guilty, like, damn, I went low vibration. So what? Come back up. You know what I mean? Like, you're human. You remember you're going through a human experience. So don't feel like you gotta be perfect to get rewarded. You don't have to be a saint to get a soulmate, or whatever. So thank you. Yeah, I see I see the hearts. Yeah, because I just wanted to say that for all of everybody that, people take you out of your element or piss you off and you're like, dang, I didn't sound like a spiritual person just now. And who you talking to? You talking to a spiritual gangster. Y'all already seen me a little bit. Y'all seen a little bit of me. Because I'm beyond. I know I'm beyond. I'm spiritual and gangster, but I'm delivering a message. I'm still going through my human experience. So that's why I was like, I could be a messenger, but not your full savior, but I can just relate the message and forgive yourself 1,000 times. Forgive yourself and just be like, okay, I messed up a little bit. That person pissed me off. I had, 10 minutes, an hour of road rage, but I'm back. But I'm back and better than ever. And just, and that's how you're changing in your spiritual journey because you feel guilt. You feel remorse. People that don't care, they could do something terrible and have a sandwich right after. So, yeah, we're only human. A spiritual gangster. Because, listen, don't let the smooth taste fool you, because a lot of people are like, oh, you're so sweet. I'm like, yeah, don't let the smooth taste fool you. Me upset or hangry are not a very nice sight. And that's why I'll be like, Usa, and forgive me 1,000 times, please. Forgive me, spirit. And you are worried about karma. People that are high in their spiritual journey, they know about karma. They know it's like, damn it, I'm gonna get karma for this, whatever. So, but just forgive yourself because you have so many good deeds that you do. That you just continue to do more good. My path here was unconventional from another. Michelle. Michelle. That's serendipity, Michelle. That's serendipity. A weird, weird events. It's like, why am I in this weird channel, right? Like you're like, why was I in this other weird channel? Oh, because I was supposed to be there, and I don't go there, anymore like that. I might stop by and say hi one of these days, but I don't go. I don't want to go there because it's like foolishness. And I am an empress. An empress creates abundance. I don't have time to be fooling around and doing booty dances for a piece of change. I can't do it. I freaking can't. Oh man! And besides, I'm expensive. Y'all want all that, man? Y'all not gonna afford me because my prices will be astronomical. Get it? Astronomical. Okay. I'm off of this thing because this is how I know I start getting silly. This is how I know. I mean, so the weird stuff, that's serendipity, a series of weird events that lead you to your happiness or lead you to your healing. Because it was unconventional, Michelle. It was unconventional. That channel's wild. And he does a few good things or whatever, but thank you, Zebra Go. Wow, y'all be ready with the emojis. I swear from God. That sandwich looks delicious. That looks, I love, and I think Erica can make a good sandwich, and so can Cherry Blossom, because I think Cherry Blossom can cook very well. I don't know if she's here. And Weepy Star, she had to be asleep because she's all the way in Switzerland, and it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning 2 hours ago. So, if she's awake, I swear we gonna put her in timeout. If she pops up in this live right now, okay, you still haven't got back there. And if you do, like, I won't judge you, I won't say anything, but it's like it doesn't resonate, it doesn't feel the same. And I know what it is, Michelle. It doesn't feel the same because it's like we're vibrating higher here. We're finding amazing answers because when you fix yourself, you fix your life, you change your life, and you're a high intuitive as well. All the people that I track, I feel like we're all intuitives and psychic. And because you are at a high vibration, you feel like you're wasting time over there because you're like, damn, I could be doing this, I could be meditating, I could be taking care of myself, self-care, I could be journaling, I could be, there's so many, creating abundance, meeting someone, going to a cafe or having coffee. Shout out to James, or whatever, to meet different people instead of wasting your life away. It's like, yo, I killed 3 hours with this fool or whatever. So it's whatever resonates. Some people need that to laugh, and that's their healing or whatever. And this might be your healing. How to fix your life. How to fix, how to be uplifted with, when you're down and out, upset, depressed, or whatever. It's like this is an uplifting community. Y'all seen that miracles exist, so it's like we all have to believe that we can get what we want. Let's see. I get visions which comes true. I sometimes see things in my house in different smells. Some of my friends call me bruja, which is, and I know what bruja is. We've dealt with that a lot. I've been like this since I was, and that's what I'm saying. The people that come here, Michelle, and I'm going back to Michelle because Michelle was brought here in a weird way, right? The people that come here, and we know Spanish, by the way, but the people that come here, um, it's like I attract the people that need whatever the message with stuff that I've been through. A lot of stuff that I've been through. Some things I have not been through, but it's like for certain things that I can talk about certain things. So it's like, yeah. And that's what happened. That was like, actually, Brooklyn girl, that was my same story. I was so intuitive at the age, especially of 7, that I had to hide it because my parents thought I was insane, or they wanted to send me to psychiatrists, psychologists, and this and that, get me evaluated. So then I just pretended like I wasn't. So hid all that. Imagine hiding all those things that you see as a child. Um, and the feelings that you get. So everybody here has a gift. Um, yeah, and I understand, and that's not like the perfect thing because some people don't want to be called that. And we had a person, a guy that was just kept calling me that, and he's somewhere in the moon in the celestial skies, but because it's like, no, that does, they want to label you right away. No worries. It's my healing for sure. Yeah, you're reading. This little lady came in. She saw, and conquered. Like the way Erica came in, like in the last minute. It's like, okay, the Broadway show starts now, and folks. Okay, you paid good money for this. That thing was crazy. I was supposed to leave. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna end the live now, Sister Michelle. I'm glad you're here. You see, this is beautiful. little space. It's a beautiful space. One of the nicest, quietest space. Thank you all the people in the background that are watching, because I get their energy too. There's people, and I also get, chat, when people watching your social media that like you too. Look at the time. Look at the time that I said that. Look, this is, oh my God, this is a freaky night. This is a freaky night. As soon as oh God, I can't. I'm not saying nothing else. This is so crazy. As soon as I said that, okay, I will, I will never label you. You're doing what you want. Thank you. That's how you treat an empress. You see, this might could work. Erica, now you're getting a taste of what James, your timing is impeccable. It's impeccable. It's impeccable. Who are I can't. Your timing is impeccable. Is as soon as I was talking about the chat's going wickety wilds. I was just saying, I just something to see. That's my impression. Connectivity. I was just saying, as I was saying, that y'all saw what happened. I literally was about to say, "Hey, Chad, you know when somebody's watching you in the background and you feel and they like you." I literally said that, and at the same damn time, yo, this live is crazy. Oh my God. Last live we had 2.2K people watching it. That was amazing. In and out people, but yo, the chat went freaking stupid right now. The chat went wild. I'll never label you that. Thank you. And that's, see, that's like something good, because whoever really is, like, if a person likes you or whatever, they gotta like you for who you are. They gotta like you if you into this or you're whatever. They have to accept you. A person that puts you down for your gift or for what you do, that's not a right person for you. So I gotta, practice what I preach. It is so loving. All right, James. Yo, this is why Michelle thinks you don't play about me. Yo. I know that's why people be like, nah, we gotta stay. Yo, y'all are blessed that y'all stayed. And Erica still got a show. Erica, you got a preview of what happened earlier. Yo, it's so crazy. This is so crazy. Oh, look at what Michelle, Michelle said. Oh, James, look at the eyes. I can't make this up. That timing was synchronized. I can't. Oh my God. The universe has a sense of humor. I swear. This is tickling me with 1,000 feathers. Your timing. I don't even think you try to be funny, James, but you make me laugh because you are like a wild card. Get it? A wild card. That's what they call me, wild card, because I read cards and I'm all over the place. Oh my God, I don't even know what that emoji is that James had. Alrighty now, this it is so loving. I have no comment. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, and the funny thing is, it's like, go ahead, do your reading. It's like God knows what they were doing, right? He was doing like making a sandwich or watching something, and it's like, no, she's still on. People be having me like on while they cook and stuff. You know how y'all do or whatever. Or you in the kitchen, and that's so strange to me. I never thought people would be watching me live and stuff. It's so strange because I'm such an introvert, antisocial extrovert, because it's like I'm unexplainable. I have a whole channel, but if you see me in real life, you're probably like, why are you shy, like why are you weird? I still am outgoing, but it's like you could tell that I'm like, it's like my public battery is low, unless I'm with someone that I like, and then I'm like, okay, full on having a good time and stuff after I get comfortable. What y'all doing or saying? Lord have mercy. That's because I said I was about to leave, and they were like, "Wait, not so fast, not so fast." That is crazy. And that's why, that's why there was that duel. Remember when I did the bloopers about love bombing in the chat, and there was that problem because someone, I'm not gonna mention his name, was like trying to control or like say no, leave her alone, and it was like the battle of the, I don't know, the whatevers. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you remember. And then it got even worse because then, I got an email like, look, you're not letting me protect you. I'm like, who the hell are you? This is like, what? Are you crazy? Are you insane? I was like, well, let me protect you all the way to the skies. Let me hide you from my channel, from blocking you. Let me protect you now. Play with, F around and find out. Don't you know I'm a handful? Don't you know? You didn't get the vibes. Only the strong survives. Only the right person. I'll be like in my soft girl era. For the right person. I'll be like in my soft girl. This a little boy. It's like little boy. Stop playing games with me. It's a little boy. Thank you for saying that name because I was not gonna. I don't want to say it, but it's like, man, what you gonna do with all this woman? I can't. I freaking said, and I already said too much. I already said too much. Yeah, and he was like putting fighting arms and emojis. I was like, what in the heck are you doing? And that's why, also, like, respectfully, James was like, and that's what sent them off when James said little boy, because I got the energy. Maybe James is a reader too. We all readers, and we could read energy, because James was like, that's a little boy that's just mad. I'm like, I won't even look your way. And I'm not in the business of adopting a child right now, so I don't know what was happening. See, that's the gangster in me, you know. That was funny, and it's like, oh, you hurt my feelings. That was the funniest thing. That was the funniest email. I was like, feelings. What are those? I can't. I'm very sentimental and loving with the right people. Like, feelings. What the hell are those? What do you eat that with? When I read that email, I was just it was like 7 paragraphs. I was like, I'm not putting myself through this. Blocked from everything. So I was like, get the hell out of here. Oh my god. It's like, what? Foxy, F him up. What? Squabble up. Squabble. I was ready to squabble. I was like, yo, we take this outside. But see, and then I calmed down. I remember I gotta be spiritual. So, well, all these readings, oh God, the people are cracking up. Lord have mercy. I've already said too much. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. I don't even know what, oh my God. There's a lot of stuff you're saying. I'm sure I'll check out. Sure, Fox will check out. Oh God. Oh my God. Wait, what is soft girl? Protect you from change. Yeah, that was a thing. Yes. Wait, let me see what the heck is going. Can I tell you how funny you checked the email? Oh snap. Yeah, I missed that. I'm just seeing that now. Check the oh snap. Just threw it. Risked it all. That's like risking it all. You risk it all. James James ain't playing. And I'm still like, I know y'all be like, yo, she's still laughing. She's like not taking it. Look, I know. Wasn't done watching. Yo, y'all are funny as hell. Oh no, Michelle, why are you so funny? Oh my God. through it. You, who are these? Oh my God, everybody is watching this. No, he didn't. Oh my heavenly sweet Jesus, sweet baby Jesus. Okay. Send his shot. Do y'all know how much laughter? This is why I love going live. Y'all heal me. Y'all heal me. Do you know how much laughter y'all provide for me? I swear. I don't even know how I got here, but I know I belong. Raquel, welcome. Raquel, that's the right energy. She's like, I don't even know where I'm at, but I like what's going on. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, why did Michelle? Why are you so funny? Why are y'all so funny? Soft girl Erica said, I can't change your social battery. No. Oh my God, I missed so many. Oh my God. Wasn't. Oh my goodness. What is all these messages? Check your email. James sent his shot to you. Oh, I'm sure. Oh my God. You got our guests laughing, our brand new guests. Feeling what can I, those with. Oh, he's laughing because I'm a silly girl. I said, yeah, but that's how I act. You know, like that's how I act. See, when people that I don't like or resonate, they'll be like, "Oh, I hate Aquariuses. You're acting like an Aquarius." But my members know how caring I am. Last week, I was live for like 3 hours, and because we had so many technical problems, I stayed up another hour to record some of the members readings that I couldn't go through and upload like at 11, 12, like at midnight. Honestly, that's when I put Erica's reading, and I came back and did Cherry Blossom's reading. It was like almost midnight, and I came back and did one more live. And they know I'm relentlessly loving with the right people. They know chat, you know who I am. They know how giving I am, because it makes no sense. My membership is $5. Ask them how many samples I send them, and ask how much it is to ship. I ship to Switzerland. I ship to Switzerland for one of my members. I ship to Canada for another member. You know what I'm saying? I stop at nothing when I care about somebody. So when I don't care, they meet the Queen of Swords. We play with swords, and we play. That's why I was like, feelings, what are those? What do you eat that with? And I was just shut down with people that I don't like. It's like, yuck, I don't like you. How's she going to say? Yeah, messages are wild. Welcome, Raquel, Rosa. The chuckle, yeah, the laugh is crazy. Somebody, ¿cómo se dice? Shoot their shot. um, like been shooting his shot. James, you know what? Your bravery, I commend it, because it's like you tried it. What's the worst that could happen? She's done for the day. Wait, we have a Devin in here. What did I miss? Oh, Devin, hi. Um, De- oh man, Devin. Unfortunately, you subscribed to me, right? Cause so put your notifications on, cause we're kind of done for the day. I've been reading for a while, but thank you for being subscribed and being here. Nice to see you. And James, it's not, I swear to goodness, it's a fight to the finish. But yeah, I only read for about 10 people or 8 people, and then that's it. Yeah. But if you have your notifications, I will be glad to read for you next time I go live. I'll probably go live in the middle of the week. I'll try. I'll try to go live. It's a whole production, because it's like I gotta carve out time, and I love doing it. But it's like then you gotta um, groom yourself. Just like, okay, let me be presentable, a little presentable for these people. I know some readers that come on, and I should just come on in a baseball cap and be like, I would be on more often if I. But Erica doesn't like that. Erica likes to see me done up. She says, no, you got to get yourself together. Because I asked them that. I asked my members. I was like, what if I just show up with a T-shirt and like a little tank top and a baseball cap? And Erica was like, no, ma'am, you need to have yourself together. So um, so Devin, will catch you on the flip side. The people say that in '70s movies. Can we will read for you. I'll be glad to read for you next time. I've been reading for a while, so I'm a little exhausted. See, let me not start some nonsense because I know I can say I need a massage, and then I'll set the whole chat on fire again. I'm in Aquarius with a Cancer moon. Okay, welcome. I mean, we welcome all the signs. The members are all, but I'm an Aquarius. So, yeah, you definitely going to be in good hands because I know how we do. See, we go, my twin. That's so nice. They're like a family here. They respect, everybody knows it's like a family. James said, Devin, she's done for the day, dude. And look at the emojis. I've never seen those crazy emojis. What is that angry emoji? Okay. Grateful for my message. You're welcome. Um, well, I don't want to keep you guys too long. Where you show up, Foxy. Thank you. Yeah, Erica likes me looking together. She wants me. I don't mind Foxy looking spicy. Yeah, I told you, she was honest. Because the rest of the chat was like, look, and I feel like most of them want me together. They don't want me to just show up like who done it, like who did it and why. They don't want me to show up like I just averted a crisis and ran from the depths of hell to here. They don't want that. I literally asked them. I was like, yo, I could be live 3 days a week. If I don't have to get together. If I didn't have to show my face, I could be like, if I could just show my hands and just do your lives and just be like, but they don't want that because they like my expressions. I think they like when I feel embarrassed or when I feel funny or when I laugh, or I think they like my expressions because I'm very expressive and I'm very silly. So they were like, hell nah. They were, and that's why, my members are honest as hell. I appreciate the hell out of them. Oh, my Foxy, we're looking spicy. Look, is that a mango? That's my favorite fruit. Somebody's writing that down. Favorite fruit, mango. And pineapples. Mango is my favorite. Good night, Raquel. Good night, everybody. Good night. Yeah, we're going to close this out, but good night, Raquel. Nice to see you. Nice that we could laugh and mingle together. Thank you. Yeah, they like me looking like together, like cute and prissy, and it's like okay, check. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like because my hair be like this big, and then it's like, okay, so I gotta tame you, girl. I have to tame it. You know, the people don't want to see something crazy. Come back. You're here. Zebra girl, you're the best. You're like, come back. Welcome. All the signs. Yeah, it don't matter. The members are every sign. We have Pisces, we have Cancer, we got a few Aquariuses because, they're in here. Yeah. Do all the sprays on camera and the craziness stuff. Because I did it right before. I had sprayed my love spray. I have sprayed my love spray, and I still, love and empowerment, because love comes from yourself first. So when you don't look desperate, when you just love yourself, you love sprayed, and I sprayed my abundance spray. Abundance is of happiness, of joy, of peace, and then finances. So that's abundance. So I sprayed all of that, and for you guys, so here we'll put in that energy. We do protection from any negativity. And we do balance and peace. There's a whole menu here. Look, balance, peace for all the friends that need it. And then one of my favorite also, the intuition for making good decisions and not giving into bad temptation and taking it your time, when you get to know someone. So we spread the love. And it smells like a dream, because of my members that received my packages and my smell, they could tell you. They will tell you that I put my heart and soul into making my natural products, my soap, they will tell you. I don't have to pay them to tell you that it smells like I transport, because a lot of my oils that I use, my essential oils, are imported. We travel for oils. We Jordan, Dubai, So we make sure you have an amazing experience. I make cologne. A lot of my clients, some of my clients are male. They order their colognes and stuff, and women perfumes. So all the people in the chat, good night. Good night, James. Okay, my love, heart, sweet dreams. Figure you spray them. You just didn't do it on camera, right? So you feel the energy. Caitlin, shout out to member Caitlin. Caitlin had told me that they're powerful too. Good night. Okay. Really exciting. There's a, there's a, by the way, Brooklyn girl, since you're a little new, maybe you've been watching, there's I have, most of my subscribers are male, but most of the women are the ones that talk. So a couple of times I said I manifested, and they saw me manifesting in real time. Where I said, "Oh, I want the guys to come and talk." When the guys came, it was pain, agony, and defeat. Not all of them were bad. Some were good, but it was chaotic. It was like 15, it was like a bunch of guys. Remember when Michelle was there, when I went live to just say hello for 15 minutes, and it was like 8 guys saying just crazy things, like just whatever. Are you single? No. What's going on? And it was just craziness after craziness. And then I was like, okay, I'm not manifesting. Y'all can just stay quiet. It got crazy. She could tell you. They can tell you. They've seen that this thing get crazy. When I manifested and I spoke it into existence for guys to come from the background and talk. It was crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts. Michelle could tell you. I was like asking Michelle to help me. I don't know how she could, but I was like, chat, help me. Because it was one after another. I mean, within seconds. They all came. I was just like, and some was so inappropriate that I couldn't, people were saying crazy stuff. Juicy mama, like just a bunch of crap. I couldn't delete my computer. I was like, I hate you to my computer. It was deleting so slow. They go from 0 to 100 real quick. And then the last time we had what we were talking about, with James and Josh, it was like a battle royale. It was crazy. So I was like, let me stop playing these manifestation games. So, but anyways, thank you everybody for being here. All the lives are so special. Even the challenging ones. I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for all the challenges that we went through last week and that we overcame them. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, because we never give up. You push through it. See that? You push through it. You never give up, and that's how we get success. And we had, Spirit show in and show out tonight. So we had everything for a great, successful movie. Dramatic moments, romantic rom-com. We had comedy. We had, fantastic, action, action. So everything, all the genres, all the movies, everything that makes for a great show. So there were like 12 nasties, just saying stuff. The live, Michelle, I didn't realize that live was only 12 minutes. I was only live 12 minutes because I had to come off. I was like, abort mission. Let's get out of here. I said, Michelle, I was yelling at Michelle like we were in a crowd of people. I was like, Michelle, because Michelle was like the only member I saw. I was like, meet me at the members lounge. Okay, bye. Love you. Bye. It was nuts. But thank you. It's crazy. That's hilarious. But good night. Have a great night. Thank you, Erica, for your energy. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, all the members that were here, and Jewel, all the friends, Weepy Star, Cherry Blossom, and Zebra Girl, everybody, and all the other members that are, they rewatch. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. And all the subscribers that support my channel, slowly but surely. You understand? 21K. I feel you. I appreciate you. And anybody that show up, tonight, they needed to hear. I needed the healing, and I needed the happiness, and everybody got fed. So have a good night. everybody, and thank you. And we'll see you next time. All right. Thank you so much.